Test, test, test. Guys, do me a favor, put a 1 down into the building if you can hear or see me. You already know the drill before we get started. Come through. All right? It's warm in here. All right, I got good heat. I got good food in the fridge. All right, I just bought some popcorn. You guys can have it as soon as you guys come down. It's the Orville Redenbacher with the butter. All right, it's the good-ish, I promise. All right? You guys got to come in here and make yourselves at home. All right, make sure you take off your shoes before you come in. We'll wholeheartedly appreciate it. I got new flooring in my crib. You know what I mean? So I don't want you to, like, track in no goddamn bullshit from the outside and bring it into my crib, all right? Show me some goddamn respect. We'll wholeheartedly appreciate it. Shout out to me that's coming down into the building. Uh-oh, put the W's down into the chat. Y'all already know what time it is, all right? Shout out to the family. Lewis, I see you. Head Cannon, what's good? Mr. Washington 3 in the building. Leslie, you're okay. I had to double check on that. What up, Leslie? Better things in the building. MTV Beach, what's good? Let me see. Mix King 98, what's good? I was a grown-ass man by the time 1998 came. Shout out to Miguel in the building. True to myself, what's up? W's down into the chat. MTR Army, what up? All the women that are coming down to the building, take off your heels before you get into this crib as well. I don't want to put no goddamn pop marks on my floor. Like I said, the floor is new. Show me some respect, all right? Shout out to everybody that's coming down into the building. Happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday. Guys, let me know if the audio is coming through okay. Would appreciate if you guys would let me know if the audio is coming through okay before we get started. Am I too low? Am I too high? Let me know, okay? The computer is new. The Windows is new. I had to reinstall everything yet again. So I'm still making sure that everything is up to where it needs to be. So I would appreciate if you guys would let me know. Shout out to the super chats that are coming in as well. Shout out to, Jalen Henderson in the building. It's time to get active. Shout out, brother, for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you kicking it off this humble Monday evening. All right, we in February, yo. How did that happen? It was just January 5th. How did this happen? Damn, this shit is just flying. Shout out to Spencer Campbell with the $5 support super chat. Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate it. Okay, the audio is good. All right, audio good. All right, let me get this off the screen right here. And I think let's just get started, guys. All right, there's not much of an intro that I wanted to do besides the one thing that I've been working on in the back end is setting up. I'm opening up consultations again, guys. For the last year and a half, 2 years, I have not done consultations at all. I get emails about it. I get messages on my Instagram about it. I get messages on my TikTok about it. I get messages on my Facebook about it. I get messages in my comment section about it. I just opened up, all right? So if you go up to my Instagram, @TheRealMTR, you go up to the bio, the link tree, you click down up in there, you're going to see a link to schedule consultations. There's 2 of them. There's YouTuber consultations and personal life advice. So for YouTuber, I'm a master YouTuber at this point, right? I know the ins and outs. I know what works, what doesn't work, right? YouTube is constantly iterating on shit, but in terms of hardware, software, your gear, your lighting, your audio, your niche that you want to pick, what it is that you want to do. I could talk to you ad nauseum. I could talk to you all day about this stuff, and I can coach you for that. So there's a 30-minute and an hour session, as well as personal life advice. That's another one that you guys can select as well for a consultation if whether or not you guys are interested in financial advice, how to find your purpose advice, whether or not you deciding whether to go to college or whether or not to get your MBA. I don't know if y'all know, but I do have an MBA. Corporate America advice, if you need coaching advice, if you need relationship advice, whatever, okay? It's now available, okay? I've been trying to restructure things with my times to be able to do that again because it was a part of what I used to do that I did enjoy, but then I just ran out of time. So we'll see how it's going to go. Shout out again to everybody that's coming down into the building. Y'all are already looking at the title, Blueface and Chrisean talk about their pregnancy details. I found another podcast. I don't think anybody is really talking about this podcast, but they just did something else. Now, I'll say this before I get started. I don't like them. I don't like them. I don't like, but at the same time, I think that there's a lot of lessons to be learned from their behavior. Not even just the interactions within themselves, but then also the interactions that they have with people in and around them. So I wanted to take another opportunity to just see what's happening, see what's being said. I don't know what's being said. I did not look at this, but I wanted to at least bring it up here and have a conversation about it to see what are the things that we can tease out. You know, hopefully you guys are entertained as well, all right? This is MTR movie night, all right? I ain't got no red cup talk. I just came from boxing. I got water, okay? But shout out again to everyone that's coming down into the building. Your boy is tired as hell. Uploaded a YouTube short and 2 YouTube videos today, and now we're live. That's the type of work you got to put in nowadays. The meta is changing on Facebook, all right? So listen, I'm not going to long stroke you guys. Well, let's just get back in there. Oh, there's another super chat that came in. Is the juice worth the squeeze featuring Jay Dillinger? Shout out, brother. Appreciate the $5 super chat. Let me see. UKS O'Shea, Dunane Dave, Butter Park, Beta Way for me. Church. Let's get it. Shout out, bro. Appreciate the super chat. All right. Let's get it.
Correctly.
Yes, I do.
Wait, hold up. Refresh. Oh, yeah. Fast forward to go get a screenshot for the thumbnail. Wait a minute. Before we get started, it's on a network called the Perfect Network Podcast with 6,000 subscribers. The video was posted 5 days ago. Let me move this over. 5 days ago, it has 366,000 views. Let me take a look at this just so I can get a better idea of who these people are.
We are business.
Okay, let me click on the video tab. So it's a real small channel. How did they get these 2 people on there? I don't know. I'm so confused. Okay. Okay. Very small views. They had these views pop off. Maybe we'll find it out in the stream how they got these 2 to come up and have a discussion. All right, let go.
What have you been doing to work on your self-control?
Yeah, but the Benz I'm driving. I let the bros drive it. If I'm tired, just watch the mileage. Leaking with these.
Jesus, copyrighted music, most likely.
We lit. Camera speed, I don't even know what that means, but we locked in, shit. Hey, man, we locked in. It's the perfect network, man. We got, man, everybody popping, everybody lit here, you know. I ain't even gonna do it. I'm gonna let everybody introduce themselves. We can start with you, Rock. What's up?
Hey, it's the big baby on the mic.
Thank you very much, Rock. What's up, man?
Hey, yeah, you know what it is, man. Blueface, baby. Perfect network. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
It's your girl Monique Slaughter, and I am happy to be here on the Perfect Network show with you.
Who is that?
All y'all voices all light and stuff, man. You can turn y'all up.
It's been a long day.
It's been a long day. What you had going on today?
My hair. And then this other podcast.
Oh, you did? Who was that with?
I don't even know. Some white niggas.
Some white niggas. Look, well, this one is a perfect network. We gonna remember this one. We gonna lock in with this one. But so I mean,
cool.
y'all are like the most viral couple out right now. How does that feel? Regular? Just regular shit?
Yeah, everyday shit.
What's the odds that that Band-Aid came after a strike from her fist?
Yeah.
We don't try to do it. It just happened.
It just happened. And then Mo, what's the love life looking for you right now? What's going on
Non-existent.
with that? Non-existent.
Who is this?
Just focus
Stressful.
on the kid right now, right?
My son, my bag.
Yeah. That's what.
Do we have a single mother on our hands here? Who is this? Does anyone know who this is? Her name was in the beginning. Hold up. 158. Her name was in the beginning.
Regular.
She a famous
so I
artist?
mean, how does that feel?
Regular.
Like the most, but so I mean, this one is.
Everyday shit.
What's the love life looking for you right now? What's going on?
Moniece. Little Fizz baby mama. Shout out to DT Blueface. Looks defeated and tired. He low-key always looks like that, though.
Non-existent.
So she's from Love and Hip Hop. Oh, shit. We about to have a fight on this goddamn set. So we got Blueface and the Rock chick. And the rock chick is crazy as hell. We've gone over this ad nauseum. See, on the videos that they've done previously, they'll try to convince you that Blueface is the most crazy. He's the most controlling, forces her to alcoholism. But we all know that that's all cap. But we have a goddamn loving hip-hop all-star, Monique Slaughter. I'm going to look her up in a quick second. It's Little Fizz's baby mother. Okay, so, oh, this is going to be good. All right, let's keep going.
Non-existent. So it's just focus on the kid right now, right?
My son, my bag.
Yeah. That's what it is. So
Oh, God.
as far as y'all heard about the golden showers, right?
What?
Yeah.
That's actually her most appropriate face for a question like that.
You know somebody, right?
He tried.
I ain't pee on somebody, but that's what's going around, right? Who was the one talking about golden showers?
I think it was Carisha.
Carisha,
Yeah.
please,
What?
yeah. And who else was on it? Trina, was that?
I don't remember
I
who
don't remember.
she was
But
interviewing.
he
I just saw the
childish,
clip.
About it, you
though.
tried it?
He
Nah,
on
I ain't
feet,
tried it
like-
personally. You tried it?
Nah, he
I'll
tried to
play
pee on my
around-
feet.
Play around in the shower.
Pee on
Oh,
my
this-
feet.
just on some
Yo.
play
Like a
shit.
little kid. Like, I'm
Yo,
about
I
to pee
really
on
don't
you.
wanna hear
Nigga,
about
stop
this,
playing
to
with
be
me.
That's why. So you just, if that was his shit, like you love this nigga, right? So if that was what he got off to, it'd be cool though, right?
Pee on you?
Nah. She's like, nah.
Babe, can you stop? You really into
Serious question.
Are you like,
I'm
you like,
asking you if I was. You like,
you not though. So I don't got to answer that question.
You know everything that
Now, real quick, before we keep on going on with this conversation, the previous conversations that I've seen with her, she was intoxicated. So I'm interested to see how her particular demeanor is going to change, if at all, and their dynamic together as well with the dynamic with the people. But I also find it interesting, too, that, like, that she's still pregnant, so why are you smoking right next to her? Isn't secondhand smoke, like, a thing and bad for unborn children?
he into? Basically, pretty much.
No,
Nah,
I don't do threesomes.
don't do threesomes.
I don't
Okay.
do that other shit.
Blue is you believe in monogamy?
that's like a committed relationship.
Yeah. Committed to one person.
Yeah, sure.
You do?
To an extent.
You?
Monogamy?
Monogamy.
It's the only thing I believe in.
Okay. And so
To
have
an
you
extent.
She
you know,
believes in
in
singleness,
today's
too.
society, with that being, not as, not
Yeah,
not
that baby
as
gonna
big
come
as
out
it
a
used to be.
pothead.
How do you go about adjusting with, what we got going on in today's society?
I don't adjust.
You strict strict
I'm
with
not
your,
adjusting. If we're
Okay.
going to be in a relationship, we're in a relationship. My parents have been married for what? How old am I? I'm almost 36. So my parents have been married for 35 years. God rest with his soul. But my pop-up just passed. He and my grandmother were married for 63. All of my aunts and uncles are married. My first cousins are married. So I definitely believe in marriage.
And of course, the first one within her bloodline to break the structure. I wonder what's the reasons for that.
Not so much the institution of marriage per se, but definitely what marriage means.
Oh, God.
So
What
I'm
does it
not
mean?
adjusting.
The promise to God, how
does it mean?
a woman is.
To me, what marriage means is just a commitment between two people who love each other and whatever higher source of power it is that they believe in. I believe in God. I believe in the Bible, the written word, and it does say that he ordains marriage, and he who finds a wife finds a good thing. And
Spit that word.
the one,
I just
So-
tweeted that.
a man
too.
who,
But
A man to find a
so
wife finds
how
favor
can two
in the Lord.
how can two people of the same sex get married then?
We're not talking about that though.
What?
We talking about us.
What is going on here?
Marriage. We're not
You-
talking-
Well, I'm
we're not talking about
bisexual,
us. We're talking
so-
about marriage.
I could marry a man or a woman, but
Yeah, no, but I'm saying if it's a godly thing, how's
well,
that?
when you really dissect
How's
the
it
Bible,
compute?
the 10 Commandments don't say who you should love. It
So
just says
wait,
that
No, but listen, I'm not going to get into this religious shit right here, but doesn't in the Bible it say man and a woman? So she just goes through this whole structure of what her grandparents went through to be married for 60-something years, what her parents went through to be married for 36 years. And then she completely, it's just so crazy to me how many times when I listen to women talk about things, and it's like they just take the pieces of the puzzle that they agree with and just completely throw out the pieces that put them into a logical conundrum with the way that they want to behave or the way that they want to live their life. How, like what? It says it in the Bible. Listen, I'm the least, I should not be talking about religion. It's not my cup of tea.
That love is
marriage
love.
like a government thing, or is
This
it
is
a
a hard
godly
Well,
thing?
there's that's why I said I don't believe in the institution of marriage. Like I don't believe in what the government said marriage means once church and state come together.
Okay.
I only believe in what marriage means
To
Out of
you.
love and God.
spiritually.
I get what she said.
How does that make
Yeah, but spiritually,
Baby,
Well, because there's two
Honestly,
different,
you don't-
there's two different, you know.
No, because it's a big large.
she don't mean
I think
religiously.
it's
She
right.
means spiritually.
When God sends you a wife, He sends a good thing. And
But you're getting
You
married.
find
You're
favor
getting
in the
married.
Lord.
You're getting married by the state, though.
fuck the state.
How you gonna say fuck the state?
Lord.
Them the
We
people that's
talking about
validating
God.
your paperwork.
We talking about
It doesn't make
God.
sense.
And fuck the paperwork.
Well, I mean,
Do
there,
it for
technically
God.
there are two parts to a marriage. You do go down to the state and get the marriage license, but then
Yes.
you also have a ceremony. No,
Right.
there's also a
I mean,
ceremony.
but that's the official.
It's like celebrating a birthday. You get cake and a
Yeah,
candle.
I mean, like,
It's a tradition, babe.
That's why I don't believe in it. 'Cause
well,
it's
Rock is. That's a
misconcepted.
good point that Chrisean just brought
Doesn't
up.
make sense.
It's like a birthday. When you're born, you get a birth certificate.
She actually did bring up a good point.
It's like a traditional thing.
It doesn't make sense.
But
You
then
don't
you have a
to do the
party.
traditional thing.
How's it traditional? Traditional to who?
I'm just saying, like,
She's high.
that's
And
what I'm
I just think to
saying.
each their own.
So-
But I do believe in monogamy.
Brock, are you you're spiritual, right? I think I saw a few clips with you and B Simone. So I saw a very spiritual side of you. Blue, are you spiritual, or what do you believe
Yeah, I
in?
believe in God.
He believe in God. He
But
pray. He say amen.
I still
But then he still.
have a brain.
Right. So you
It's
open
like the
to
question I just asked her.
But God
kind
said he's
of
not
Right, right.
religious.
Big
He's not a
question mark, right?
religious God.
yeah, exactly.
Is it a godly thing or is it the government, United States thing? What makes it?
Fuck the government.
I think also one of the big things is like back in, you said your parents were together for what, 35 years?
Yes.
Okay, so back then, what age did they get married? Do you know?
21 and 22, going on 23, I believe.
So they were 21 and 23. Cool. So do you know the average?
No, here's the next question I would have asked my young brother. You're doing a pretty decent job right now, my young brother, and I understand this is probably your first shot out in doing this podcast shit. I would ask, well, being at 36 years old, what do you think was the difference in virtues or values or morality that allowed them to get married 10 years your junior? That's the exact question that I would ask. See how she'd answer that one.
Age of marriage right now in the U.S. is 28 for women and 30 for men. So that means you got
110 for me. Percent.
110%. So check me. Well, I'm saying the average age that people get married.
Are getting married?
Yes, is 28 for women and 30 for men. So
Okay.
that means
Get in
you
there,
got
brother.
these men and women who have been polygamous. They've been in multiple relationships, dealt with multiple partners for their entire life, and then at 28 and 30 years old, you expect a man and a woman to now have one partner and be committed with them for the rest of their lives. So I feel like that's where it gets a little tricky in today's society. I think it was a lot easier back in your parents' time when growing up, it was, they were getting married younger and younger.
But it was also, it's like that whole, it takes a village mentality. Like that's just what they grew up seeing. So that's all I grew up seeing.
Right.
Yes, there's an outside world. And yes, other people don't get married. Some people get divorced. That's just not what I grew up seeing. So that's my norm. My norm is
And that's
commitment.
that's a beautiful
If that's not your norm, then why is your norm single motherhood? Regardless of what you stayed around, regardless of what you saw them do, regardless of what you were brought up into, it's not the current path that you're on right now. I hope that he gives her a little bit more pressure as to why.
thing in itself too, because did you grow up in a father
No.
mother household, or because I personally I was raised by a single mother, So I didn't get that luxury of seeing, you know, how a husband is supposed to treat his wife, or a man coming home from work and a wife, you know, the wife cooking and things like that.
He's
you know?
asking
I
good
had to watch
questions.
it on TV, but right now in today's society,
He's
we
just
don't really
keeping
get
it
that
cool.
on TV or in the media. You know, they projecting, you know, all the toxicity and things like that. You know, the Shade Room is posting all them, you know, couples with the little red squiggly line in
When
the
they
middle
split,
of them. You know,
start breakups.
So, you know, what was growing up like for you guys?
Shit, my mom got remarried. I seen the marriage. My dad.
Yo, tell him to speak into the mic.
Regular shit.
Regular shit. Cool. So, you think that, you know, what you grew up seeing had any type of effect on, you know, how you treat women now? Matter of fact, how do you feel as you treat
Nah,
women?
I feel like
You know, now?
it depends on the woman.
I think as you mature, you do start to find things. You do start to find a woman. You do start to understand the value of relationships. As a man, I think it is valuable to have female friends as well. You know, things like that. I think a woman can propel you in a certain way that, you know, none of your homies will. You know, I don't think none of your homies is going. I don't think none of your homies is going to go as hard as Rock does for you.
Say that.
You know.
You know what's interesting about this? Let me ask this. I wonder if they charge people for these interviews. I wonder. Shout out to this brother. He's trying his hardest to make this out into good content. He's trying his damn hardest, but he's talking the most. They couldn't be any more bored. They could be any more disinterested. Like, when does this cross the line into disrespect? Shout out to Antoine Shields with a $10 super chat. Why does it seem like so many of our women who are educated use that intelligence or reaffirm their confirmation bias instead of alleviating it to expand their purview? Because then it would hold them accountable for the choices and decisions that they've made.
I don't
Thank you,
think,
boss. $10 super chat.
know, none of your homies is getting you tatted on them, or she put you in her teeth or something, right? Right?
Yeah.
Is it still
And
in?
I give them all my money.
And she give you all the, okay. That's what's up.
You better stop playing.
Yeah, none of my homies gonna give me all their money. I can tell you.
They not-
Give you that one.
they not- you feel me? So yeah, I mean it's just a level of you know, maturity
Dedication and love
where you,
and
And-
devotion.
and you start to see that later on. But I think when a woman really realizes they got that power, like when a woman really locks in on you, I think that's, you know, a great feeling as a man, you know, because it's girls that come and go all the time, but, you know, having somebody that actually locks in on you, you know, that's what we hear. But
Vice versa, though. He locked in on me first.
what made you lock in on your that current relationship, last relationship? What you say was going on right now? You just kind of focus on your son?
I mean, I'm not kind of focused on my son. I'm focused on my son
Well, of
all day,
course,
every
yeah.
day. But
This is a train wreck.
I
What the fuck is
mean, I
happening?
don't know. It just depends on the person. I think too, like, there's just a lot of work that I have to do on me. And I think that when my thing is like emotional security. Can I laugh? Can we have fun? Can we play? Can we joke around? Can we, you know,
Fuck
get money?
24/7.
Fuck 24/7. Can we get money together? Like those things. Like, but also, do you value like
Yo, this shit is so boring. It's not his fault though. It's really not his fault. He's trying to do his most to bring the most up out of them. You could tell there's a degree of inexperience there, like, because Chrisean Rock and Blueface were doing the same thing to that guy on Revolt, but up here, right? Like you can tell he's a little less experienced, but like this is just awkward. It's tough. It doesn't make any sense. Shout out to DT again with a $5 super chat. I feel bad for the host. He seemed like a good young dude doing his thing, and he has a liar and two feet on the set. That is a fact. Shout out to Anthony Spade reaction down into the building. Hold on, where my soundboard at? Anthony, what up, brother? Appreciate the $50 super chat so much, my G. Showing some love. Appreciate that, boss. Sponsor of today's stream. Hopefully the air horn is not too loud. Sponsor of the stream so far, but thank you so much, brother. I appreciate that. Another content creator down up in the space. Shout out to Walt Quill, $5 super chat. This feels like we walked in on a smoke session. The bars low and for black entertainment. Woo.
Do you want to be with somebody for forever?
Let's see if it
If
spices
not,
up.
you know, so to me, it's like the fun part that gets me, feeling seen, heard, understood. And then quickly, when there is a low emotional tide in the relationship, is when I get to see exactly what I need to work on that I thought I had, you know, kind of gotten a grip on.
Yeah.
That's where I get to see like how much work I really need to do, what I haven't really mastered that I thought I mastered. And at that point, I'm either going to thug it out or I'm not.
My follow-up question would have been was, what'd you think about the late, great Kevin Samuels? Huh? What'd you think about Kevin? Huh?
Well, you know, when the emotional lows and highs get low, and I just got to just think it out. I gotta just go on to the next one.
My son is the most important thing in my life. Huh? Shout out Michael, $5 super chat.
Relationships.
Patreon gang in the
y'all
building.
Business minded. You know, y'all are business minded as a couple. Y'all know every move y'all make is a money move.
You bring up Kevin's
Y'all gotta
name,
move
but she gonna
correctly,
start
Same as you. So
convulsing.
y'all move freely.
Try.
Yeah.
Well, I don't be trying.
You don't
but-
move correctly.
Yes, I do.
Uh-oh.
I move how I
Here we
want to
go.
move. Sometimes it's incorrect and sometimes it's correct. I just learn on the way.
That's her.
Yeah. How you feel like you move? More
Super
strategic?
correctly. Super duper.
Yeah. Think it's different for you think men gotta, you know, focus a little more on how we move.
Definitely. Nobody go fuck with her. She a female.
Right.
I got a pussy at the end of the day. So it's either gonna be I would have fuck you or I'm gonna be like not pay attention to you.
Right.
It's just different. Niggas wanna get at you. Bitches wanna get at you. It's just much different like playing field.
We gotta you know, we gotta take a lot more into account,
Yeah, it's
especially
more
as
security,
protectors
it's-
too.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah. You rolling your eyes. You feel like Blue is a protector?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That's my daddy.
That's your daddy. In what ways do you feel like, you know, he is a protector for you? In what ways do you see, you know, ways that you can confide in him?
Everything. He'll tell me things before it happen. Like with my friends or people I trust too much. He like, you know, that's going to bite your hand or, you know, that's going to watch this and it'll happen. So he like protects me in so many ways. It's either he give me a heads up
It's experience.
or, yeah.
Experience. I think that's good too, is being able to show a woman things that she ain't seen before. You know, that's a good thing as a man. Business wise, a big thing with me is I can't stand when people ask for favors and handouts. You know, I feel like if you're gonna approach me on any type of business or need from me, it should first be, what can you do for me? So if I'm gonna approach somebody, I'm gonna say, what can I do for you? You know, so how do you guys now that you
how do
guys
you
at the
provide
level that you're
value?
at, how do you guys go about dealing with people who always want something from you?
Oh, just stop picking up the phone.
Stop picking
No,
up.
for real. At first, it's like, but it's like, I don't know. Because I realized nobody never asked me for money. Now they asking me for money.
Right.
What was different? Like, you should have been
They
asking.
know you got it.
It don't matter. I'm not saying that. It's like,
Well, I wouldn't ask a bum on the street for $100.
I was never a bum on the street, though.
You weren't, but now
No.
they know
saying,
you got it.
don't-
Is my point. You know.
No, don't like abuse like
Right.
your resources. Like, okay, I like to share my resources or whatever, but then they go beyond that. Like, they're not grateful what I give, or like, I know what you need, but let me give it to you. Don't ask.
I was just
shit is so weird.
Keys, I was just talking about
Uh-huh.
that last night.
You not my nigga.
Okay, so If your man were to ask you for $5,000, what's your first reaction?
For what?
Your initial response? If he just asked for $5,000.
I'm gonna say, what are you asking me for $5,000 for?
Okay. And then
He already gonna have probably 100,000 for me that week, so he ain't gonna be asking for no 5,000 unless he wanna bet some. I don't know. That's
you know, so for the people who I was asking, it was like I feel like even as a man, I was
you
kind of
just gotta know who you dealing with. If you feel
Right.
like he's using you, or he asking for that 5 to flip, this type of nigga you dealing with.
right now.
If I give him 20, he flipping it. If I give
Right.
him, but
It's a type of
and if I ask, he gonna give it.
right.
He ain't gonna be like, "What you need it for?"
Well, see, that's
Just
the
give
other,
me that
was
shit.
Guys,
where
I'm
I
gonna
was
speed it
going.
up.
Like, if I ask him, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've never had a man in my life that could ask me for $5,000 and I could count on to give me gas money if I needed it. Like, I've never had a man outside of my dad.
Right.
Like, the only, in that relationship, I joke him a lot, but I low-key do feel like the
good
relationship with my dad, like, almost, like, crippled me because he lives, well, he
Oh,
just
it
moved, but,
protected you.
well, yeah, he was also down the street.
Right.
So, like, if I'm mad and I don't want to ask my boyfriend or girlfriend to help me, I can call my dad. If I need to learn how to do something, I can call my dad. Like, I needed to learn how to wire my surround sound. I called my dad. Like, he came over, he showed me, I moved, and I was able to do my own surround sound. Like, and there were a lot of things that I used to think, like, why doesn't my brother have to do it? Like, taking out the trash, scooping Great Dane shit, mowing the lawn, you know, changing my oil, checking my coolant. Like, I thought that shit was so whack because then I had to double down and learn how to wash and fold clothes and cook. And we had a dishwasher my whole life, but I had to hand wash dishes first. And I was like, why? We have a dishwasher. Why? We have living help. Like, why do I have to? And now I'm grown. I live alone. I'm single. And who's going to take the cans to the curb if I don't do it? I have a husky. Who's going to scoop the shit if I don't scoop it? You know, like, who's going to, you know, rake the leaves out of the pool? If the pool man doesn't come this week, I have to do it. So,
So I'm so confused. Is she saying that her father made her a great single mother because she was doing it her goddamn self? What are these talking points? I am so confused. I'm gonna keep it at 0.5. I think it's a lot. I think it's a lot better when it's at 1.5.
you know, I know how to
I get
identify.
somebody else to do it.
Yeah, so it's just like, but now it's made it harder. You know, if I needed gas money, I can ask my dad. But outside of that, I've never had a man in my life that I could go to like, hey, I need, or can I have? Ever. So of course, naturally, given that the fact that that's my experience, and you're asking me for 5 bands for what? Because you're not going to take care of me with it. You're not.
Okay, so I'm trying to decipher what it is that she's saying. So the question was, if a guy asks you for 5 bands and she starts talking about how no one has ever asked her for money like that, and she began to talk about how, you know, whenever she needed something, it would be with her father. Her father would get her stuff for her, and then she got into how her father was making her do like manual labor tasks, and somehow that came back around again to how a guy doesn't give her, guys don't ask her for money like that.
You know, if you're not starting a business for us with it, so where's it going? And why would you even think you could ask me that?
What is
That's
happening?
what I
Yeah,
was
what type of
getting
nigga you be dealing with?
Whack one.
That's the point. That's what I wanted to get at. Is like, would that be the emotion? Like,
I get
why
where
do you
you're
feel?
coming
Why
from,
do you
though.
feel like you could ask me that? Because I feel like in some, you know,
Because
some
my
relationships,
history
a lot
has
of
been
relationships
niggas that
could
don't do shit.
be- Yeah.
I pay my own bills. I get up, I work, I get to it. Like, and that's just life.
So
Your history is what you've amounted up to. Your more than likely masculine characteristics has not placed you in a feminine position to be taken care of. So I guess all of the skills that you learn smaller are doing well for you now, because now you are a 36 years old single mother to a rapper, right? The dude doesn't be B2K, he's a singer, right? Probably wants nothing to do with you, but you chose him. You got pregnant by him. And now this is your outcome. You choose bad. You choose bad.
your response to like internally would be like,
I
why
would
do
be
you feel
livid.
like, yeah, why do you feel like
You
you
would
can
date a
ask me
bum
that
nigga?
when I work for everything myself?
It's not that I would date a bum. It's just, again, too, you guys have
Go
to.
with the flow, and then
I'm not a go with the flow type of
Yeah, how
personality.
do you
No, I
date
need a
bum?
plan, right? Like, but my thing too, I have a dad, so I'm never gonna ask a nigga that's
That's a
not
blessing, though.
offering,
That's a
right?
blessing, yeah.
So if he's not like, oh, you know, if you're going to the grocery store, right? And Rock is going to the grocery store, and Blue's like, where are you about to go? And she's like, the store. If he's not like, here you go, you don't strike me as the personality type that would be like, damn, you're not gonna give me any grocery money.
No, that's the type. Where the money at? I need to go.
Oh, so you would? Okay, so but see, I'm not that personality type.
Right, Daddy.
So like, if I got a nigga and he's like, oh, what are you about to do? Go to the grocery store, and he's not like, oh, here's $100, $200. I'm not gonna ask you for it.
Yeah.
Right. So then there becomes this habit of me not asking, and a man not feeling like he needs to contribute in any way other than piping me down. So at that point, it's just drop my dick off and.
I swear for God, you cannot make this shit up. She's literally describing why she picks bad guys. She's literally explaining it. After talking about the long-ass marriage of her parents, after talking about the long-ass marriage of her grandparents, she's literally talking about how she chooses wrong guys.
Kind of like, what are we really doing? Like, okay, fuck it. Like, there's really no substance there.
Yeah.
At that point, if I can't ask you, if I can't lean on you, if you're not building, if you're not dependable,
Yeah.
and why the fuck would I ask you for shit? And at that point, yeah, I'm mad because why are you asking me for anything?
I feel that. So the big thing going around, obviously, you know.
Oh, don't say this 50-50 shit.
Nah, I wasn't even.
Oh, thank God.
We could get there.
No.
I was gonna talk about the pregnancy.
I'm pregnant.
It's lit. How you feeling? How both of y'all feeling?
I'm excited.
Excited?
I just been tired and sick. For real, like, I was trying to clean up. I'll get dizzy. And then, like, say the cleaning products, they fuck me up. Like, I don't know. It's annoying.
Yeah. And it's
It's
confirmed.
like, it's not my body.
It's confirmed. It's confirmed.
Babe, you
eight
would
out
not
of-
be on my hip
eight
right
out of
now
10.
if it wasn't my fucking, like, what?
It's an 8 out of 10.
Out of 10, man.
Damn, but how you come up with that statistic?
You being weird and
I
you want to
jotted
go viral.
some notes down, you know.
No, any nigga that's saying that, I would not
Yeah.
be sitting here talking to you,
Yeah.
kissing him. Babe, shut up.
8 out of 10. That's a passing grade, brother.
Yeah, you know,
It's a passing grade. You
that.
know what I mean? You ready? Man, I seen your son though. You got a good ass kid. Like you just got a good ass kid.
No, it's regular, man. I ain't worried about it.
Yeah. Now you got a good son. So is that come more from the mother? Is that you instilling certain things in your son at the moment?
Yeah, no, he has a good mom.
Yo,
Samaj, shout out to Samaj.
I could
That's
never
good.
imagine being in a podcast
As far as
with my eyes closed
you got a son as well.
in the
Son.
middle of the podcast.
Just
yo.
turned 13 January 8th.
That's lit.
Damn, how old are you?
Has he had sex
I'll be
yet?
36 in March.
Really?
Mhm.
Oh.
Has he had sex yet?
I'm sorry?
Has he had sex yet?
Absolutely not.
Oh, you know.
Because I'm a mom, so
Check his phone.
absolutely, I pay the bill. It's in my name.
She's one of those.
13 is wild, though.
We're not closing doors in
popped
my
it off at
house.
13?
No doors.
Only when he goes to the restroom, he can close the door at
No doors on the
100%.
hinges.
That's crazy.
The door is on the hinges,
Dog.
and I give him.
What? I can't believe that I'm seeing this. For real? Sit up. Fix your posture. Oh, I didn't see her leg was on him, but sit up. Show some respect. These are our leaders.
His freedom. I give him his space. Inherently, he's a really good kid, really respectful kid, very smart kid, very driven, knows what he wants to do, basketball star, very dedicated, and he knows that he has to maintain the grades, and so there's some
interview
things that he just
sucks.
does. Like he now wants to watch what he eats. He doesn't want to eat fast food anymore. He wants sports recovery treatments. But in terms of the type of mom that I am, I pay attention to my son. So I know what certain mannerisms mean. I know when he's hiding something. I know when he's not being completely forthcoming. But I've also provided an environment for him where he can be vulnerable. Emotions aren't, in my home, a sign of weakness. So he can cry, he can have his moments, and he seems to open up a lot more to my side of the family because that's just the precedent that we set. Precedents that we set. Having sex, absolutely. Hell no. I monitor all adult and filter all adult content. I'm very big on that.
Good.
He just asked me permission to cuss the other day for his birthday. He was like, "Can I
Good.
can I
You was
cuss?"
over there trying to make your kid cuss.
Yeah, no, right?
He wouldn't go for it, huh?
So I give him a cussing pass. So but I was like,
Really?
"Keep it inside the house." So
Wow.
Rock, I got a question for you though.
Confession, I still don't cuss in front of my father or my mother. I don't cuss in front of anybody. Actually, the first time that my pops heard me cuss was when he watched my YouTube channel. Confession. You know, I have so much respect for my elders that I choose to not do such a thing right now. Some of y'all might live a little bit differently, but I know for damn sure my 13-year-old son will be not cussing in the house, and it'll be something that he'll never have to even ask because he understands that level and degree of respect. You know, I find it interesting. She had all of these damn prerequisites of being a good mother and then ended it off that way.
Do you feel like there's a connection or any type of similarity between being a good wife and being a good mother?
Oh, that was a good question. What are the connections between being a good wife and a good mother?
I feel like you just gotta show up.
Show up
Ah,
for your
everybody give her a round of applause.
kid and for your husband.
Show up and show out. Yeah.
And it's simple.
You put your husband first, so you don't neglect your relationship.
Yep, just
And
show up.
You balance with your kids.
Yep.
But you stay prayed up so you can do it all at once and not get overwhelmed. That's
Cool. For you, you feel
Send the asteroid. Send the asteroid. Yep, just show up. You know, that's it. That's all that it takes. All they just need is a warm body. Hopefully you didn't smoke while you were pregnant so that they came out high and shit. Hopefully that didn't happen. You know what this reminds me of? Hold on, where is it? Jesus.
Hood booga,
There it is.
hood booga,
There it is.
hood booga, goodbye.
Show up, she says.
Hood booga,
Show up.
hood booga.
That's it.
Hood booga.
Smoke while you pregnant.
Goodbye.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
like there's a connection between being a good wife and being a good mother?
Absolutely. You can't be one without being the other. You also can't be a good dad and be. I don't think a woman can call herself a good mom and be a shitty wife. I don't think a man can call himself a good dad and be a shitty husband. Like, you can't say you love your kids, but you are disrespectful to their mother. You can't say you respect and love your husband and, you know, you're disrespectful to your children's father.
But if you're not respectful, then where to respect that? You know what I'm saying? So it's got to be both ways.
Sure.
They probably disrespectful because you disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? So.
Sure. So it all ties together. So as far as like the people who are raising, you know, their kids on their own, you know, how can a single mother be classified as a good mother if she's...
I don't consider myself a single mother, even though my son's father and I are not together and haven't been.
Maybe I just didn't hear that right. You can't make this shit up. What? So you just gonna change the definition, mama? You're just gonna change the definition. Oh no, that crop of people over there, that's not me. I fit the definition, but in my truth, I am not one of those. Sorry. All right? You see all of those people over there that have 10 fingers on their hand? Count mine. How many do you see on my hand? It might look like 10, but I'm not with those people with the 10 fingers over there. Look. I don't see 10. My truth is that it's another number. It's not 10. What? Delusional.
On their own, you know, how can a single mother be classified as a good mother if she's...
I don't consider myself a single mother, even though my son's father and I are not together and haven't been his entire life. I don't consider myself a single mom because we do have joint physical and joint legal. And no matter what we've ever gone through, I've always said that he's a good dad. Like, my son could have easily been another statistic. He's not. But yeah, so his dad's been hands-on since he took his first breath. So we have an understanding. I don't receive child support. I've never filed. I never will. I've never received anything from his dad in 13 years except for a 10-pack of diapers and $100, which I didn't ask for but was grateful for. And he lives his life. What goes on in his house is what goes on in his house. What goes on in my house goes on in my house, and he has no say-so. So mind your business. I mind my business, regardless of what TV has said. We don't meddle. And since me leaving the show, we actually have gotten along way, way better. And it's easier for us to coordinate birthdays, Christmases, holidays. I spend the night at his house because that's what my son wants. So like this year for Christmas, I stayed at my son's father's house and I slept in the bed with my baby. And we woke up, we opened gifts. My son and I made pancakes together. And when he was done with his cousins and his grandma, we went home to my house.
You're a single mother, ma'am. That's single mother behavior. It doesn't matter that you guys have a good relationship and you're going in into each and everyone's house. The father of the child is not with you. You're single. They asked you earlier, are you in a relationship or you're married? You said that you're single. Hey, guess what? You're also a mother. Just because you have joint custody or joint legal custody doesn't change what's happening here. The pure and utter delusion. What is this? What is this? This is why it's so important that we have boundaries, that we have standards, because you have people that are unwilling to step outside into the reality of earth to see what could be of benefit to them. Because listen, there could be information out here that as a single mother would benefit her, but she doesn't accept that title. If you're not a single mother, then what are you? How would you define it?
So, I mean, it just depends on, and it took us a long time, and it's been rough. Like, it has not been easy, but I don't consider myself a single mom because 1 week here, 1 week there.
Now, Blue, as far as us, the question I got for us, for you, what is a gender role to you?
Is that a gender role?
Oh, shit. Brother just asked her the equivalent of a goddamn SAT question. You just asked her what a gender role was. Shout out to Antoine Shields, $10 super chat. MTR, that woman is embodying what I mentioned earlier. It's more than lack of accountability. She's reaffirming in her mind the need to protect herself. Why? I am unsure of. You know, to be honest, it's probably something that if she had a therapist, I'm sure that it's the main topic of conversation. I don't want to just rag on people without really like knowing, because I've never seen her before at all. I don't know who she is at all, right? So like, you know, I'm judging from the outside looking in, but what I would hope is that the defense mechanism that she's putting up to create this reality of something that most people don't think of you as or right, like it's a self-defense mechanism. So the word salad on top of the construction of not real is just, to me, it's just defenses. She's like this, and she's going to be like this for the entirety of her life. And the majority of why that happens is because of the types of man that she chooses within her life. These are the type of baggage women that you have to stay away from. These are the ones that within a conversation with them, I pick it up immediately. Oh, there's nothing I could do with you, baby. But these are the same type of women that will shame a guy like me for dating a 24-year-old. It's like a spring chicken, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. It doesn't have the toxicity of her bad choices to conflate issues with me that have nothing to do with me. You understand what I'm saying? So they'll shame you out of those younger options because they know deep down that they are no longer mentally a good option. Let's keep going.
Gender role.
I'm that nigga, by the way.
What is a gender role? So, well, to me, a gender role is, you know, women do certain things, men do certain things. So what are like some examples of some gender roles that you took on? Because, you know, usually like a gender role is, you know, for
they wear their masculinity like a badge of honor.
A lot of people, as a man, pays for everything and, you know, events, things like that. But as Rock was saying, you know, she be taking care of stuff too, like, you know.
I think in general, it's just a man should lead. I think it's best for the man to lead and for the women to pick the right leader.
Okay.
He said it's best for the men to lead as long as she picks the right leader. Notice the scowl.
Simple. Like lead everything. Like
Yeah.
Look
I was
at
going to ask you, what's
She don't
your
agree.
definition of leading?
leading.
Like leading a household or your relationship or whatever that means to you.
Facilitate
Yeah, like just
my emotions, my
management,
money.
emotional management, just like more of a mentor. It's kind of like you can't be. Let me put it this way: you can't be a queen without a king, right?
True.
Can you be a king without a queen?
But you can't have favor without a woman.
How? Oh, that's true. Oh, you're king without a queen. Yes.
Be a king without a queen. But you can't be a queen without a king, right?
True.
So what does that say?
That man needs woman and woman needs man, according to
But
again
in the word, it
spiritual.
says you got no favor without the woman.
But it's up to you to pick the
Yeah, but you can be a king without a queen. What up?
right leader.
Yeah, but
That's
even
where it
picking
gets-
the right
that's where
leader.
it gets fucked up at.
Yes. So picking the right leader also means
A man of
I'm
God.
doing the right work. Like in other words, I have to be
Yeah,
emotionally
right,
and
right, yeah.
spiritually
You
and
have to
mentally
make
either
him
growing or
Sure.
whole
Yeah.
to be able to identify who the right leader for me would be.
Sure.
But a man also has to be able, in my opinion, to say this is where I'm lacking or this is where I could be better to be the best leader. But it's like
with you.
the example I always give, like you don't, if you're an alcoholic or a drug addict, right? You don't know that you're fighting your addiction or you're getting better by staying inside all day. You find out when you go to the party or you go to dinner with your friends or you're in the bar or you drive past the fucking crack, I don't know, where people sell drugs or whatever, like, or you drive right by the AA shit, right? And you're like, oh, damn, I need a drink. Like at that point, you realize like I'm not as whole or healed or getting, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not beating my addiction. So I just feel like you never know until you're in a relationship or like you're trying to be a good leader or a woman wants to be a queen, right? Then you go, damn.
Your dad's a good leader, right?
I'll be honest. I look around sometimes at what media looks like, and I'm just like, this is the competition? I'm like, this is the competition? Incoherent, bad analogies, terrible metaphors, half asleep on the couch. What is this? And here's the thing. There's no way on earth that you guys would be sitting here watching this if I wasn't here. I know that. But we gonna make it through together. You understand what I'm saying? Don't leave. Don't leave. I'm right here. I got you. I got you. If I'm gonna put myself through it, you better stay your ass here too, okay? We're your family. This is the MT Army. You understand me? Stay here. Stay here. But I know for damn sure y'all want to sit here and watch this shit unless I was over here talking shit on top of it. Stay here. Hit on the like button. Don't play with me. Show some respect. All right? Shit. Turn it up in the damn chat. Y'all sleeping over there? What's up? Y'all sleeping over there? Wake up. Wake up. Let's go. Show some damn respect. Hit on that like button. I'm over here. I'm trying hard. That's why I feel bad for this brother right here. He's doing it for what he has to the left and to the right of him. Bullshit and barely speaking over there. And when they do speak, it's just incoherent. They're not even talking in the damn mics. He's trying his hardest. Salute to this young brother. I can see you trying, my brother. I think that you're very talented. If you ever see this, I think that you're very talented. Don't stop. Keep going. Especially looking at the analytics, because you had very low analytic videos before, and now you're going to have a big one, so you can be riding off the high. This is the media game. It's going to be roller coasters, my G, all right? But damn, we stay put, all right? Let go.
Yeah.
So why you don't just find somebody with similar qualities?
Everybody's different, and those qualities are very
But
rare.
you got to pick the ones. It's like a little list. You got to have
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I identify in myself that I'm not.
What's so crazy, too, is this been on 1.25 speed for the last, 15, 20 minutes. And y'all didn't even realize. It's like a normal conversation at this speed. My brother is like, what did I do? He graduated with a communications degree. He was like, yo, this is what I want to do in my life. How do I get in here? He networked himself in. He got himself into some black media. All right. Somehow he got the contact to hit up the Love and Hip Hop lady, as well as the toxic couple of the internet of 2022 and 2023. And now he's just, hello, darkness, my old friend. Don't know what they talking about. There's no cohesion. There's no clarity. It makes no sense. And he's contemplating what he wants to do in his future. Shout out to I'm Mr. Oso. You making us watch the Monique Slaughter life story. This is Saturday. and Blueface testosterone. Oh, Mr. Oso with the burn. Shout out, brother, for the for the $10 super chat. Let's keep it going.
The best picker?
The best me. I'm not the best version of me, so I'm not
pick the
going
best
to
leader?
pick. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I make sense. Like,
Yeah, no, I get you. You're not right yourself to pick.
I'm
the
not
right
I'm not
person.
the best
it,
version
yeah.
of myself to be able to pick out the best leader for myself
But
and
the
my
best
son and my
leader will
household.
bring out the best version of
There's some accountability in what it is that she's saying right here. I'm actually a little bit surprised. Shout out to Pharaoh Ranch, $10 super chat. Let's keep going.
you.
I agree.
You don't go picking, it just come find you.
It'll happen.
I agree. I feel like you can meet people
You don't go picking, it'll just come find you. Okay.
and be like, oh, this might work, and then
Maybe having bars though.
Just manifest it,
I am.
homegirl. Honey boo
on
boo
that
child.
topic, like, to where it's like, you might rub a nigga the wrong way who's even
I've been
kind
told
of
that.
a good leader. He probably would be like,
I've been told that.
you don't seem like the best follower.
I'm not a follower. No man is gonna tell me what to do, punk me, none of that
No,
shit.
it's not even
So.
about that.
Me either.
It's not even
That's
like
why I be
that.
slapping a nigga.
I feel like it. To me, it makes me feel like I'm being punk. Like, don't tell me what to do. Like, you're not my husband. It's almost like a step having a step.
No,
You're not my
so
dad.
He has to be a husband to have that.
No, you have to be consistent though. Like,
what I'm
like in
saying.
other words, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing for me that you thought you could tell me what the fuck to do?
So if you find the best man to follow, you wouldn't follow?
Absolutely, I would.
Okay, so that's the end of the discussion.
I never said I wouldn't though.
No, you just said I'm not a follower.
Y'all
I
talking
would.
a little
I
too
wouldn't
much.
even. You already wrote yourself
this
off as
point,
like you couldn't follow
you
the best
want me to say
person
something?
to lead.
Doing-
About that. Rub a nigga the wrong way. Independent, like seem
I
like
am.
a little too like on that topic, like to where it's like, way who's even.
I've been
kind of
told that.
a good leader. He probably would be like,
I've been told that.
you don't seem like the best follower.
I'm not a follower. No.
Red flag.
Consistent though. Like,
what I'm
like in
saying.
other words, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing for me that you thought you could tell me what the fuck to do?
So if you find the best man to follow, you wouldn't follow.
Absolutely, I
Red
would.
flags in the chat.
So that's the end of the discussion.
I never said I wouldn't though.
No, you just said I'm not a follower.
Y'all
I
talking
would.
a little
I
too
wouldn't
much,
even. You already wrote yourself
this
off as
point,
like you couldn't follow
you
the
want
best
me to say
person
something?
to lead.
Oh, she's getting mad that Blueface and the other girl are deep in conversation.
It seemed like you two like stuck in your independent like
Oh, this is so. This is so
I am.
weird.
Why do you
Yeah,
care?
I feel you.
Why you talking to her?
intervention.
I don't give a fuck. Let me have that intervention with her.
So why
Not
you saying
you.
then?
Niggas say there's nothing to say. What?
Hey, Catwoman.
The fuck? Stop playing with me.
Catwoman. This motherfucker. Come on, what we doing?
Well, Brock, how you feel about that?
I swear for God, to have your lady sung you like that publicly is incredible. Shout out to Blue Reed, $5 super chat. What's up with Blueface's nose? I don't know. He didn't talk about it. To me, it looked like he nicked himself with a razor, or she gaffled him in the face, or he's got like a little herpes or something. He's covering up. Wow.
About what?
About the topic of just not
It
necessarily.
doesn't-
You said you don't.
That's
You
what
said,
happens.
Following and leading the kings and queens.
Just stay down and pray up, and you'll find it.
Yeah.
You'll find you.
What you be doing for women? You be flying them out and stuff?
for,
Taking them out?
I mean, yeah, I'll take a woman out and shit like that, but I don't think it's, you know, they'll label some niggas as tricks and shit like that, but you know, it's not tricking if you got it. That's how I feel, you know. So
You be tricking?
I'm not on trick, but you know, if I had $100 to my name and I bought her a pack of gum, like it'd just be buying a pack of gum. But if I got 100,000 and I'm spending on something that's a little more than just that pack of gum, it's still the same amount.
Equivalent.
Yeah, it still equates to the same as somebody who only got $100 to
Someone's
their name.
lifestyle.
And so
So
yeah.
you be tricking. Pretty much, you try to break it down.
Try to break it down.
Scientifically, like, yeah.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, yeah,
I feel like
Some
everybody do it.
niggas
It's a
got
part of
taste.
the,
yeah.
it's a part of the, you know, part of the role.
When you guys, yeah, I mean, I just believe in getting what I want, you know. So and treating people, you know, I'm gonna treat you accordingly. You know, if you're doing something for my life, I'm gonna reward you. You know, I'm gonna reciprocate shit that you're doing for me.
Exactly.
You know, so yeah, if you call it tricking, then I'll be tricking.
Me too. I'm right there with you.
Right there, tricking. All right, we tricks together, brother.
You right there with him. What are you talking about?
He just
Tricking on
said
you
he
for
be
years. What is you talking about?
I didn't say that.
The fuck?
Please.
as far as cool. So
But I paid you back like
She was born in 2000.
how long ago? I'm getting my name.
About 4 years.
What
I've
are
been
you
tricking
talking
on this
about?
one right here.
Now you lying.
that's only been 2 or 3.
And then I had a good year.
I met you in like what 2020.
He lying.
Yeah, we met like 3 years. We met like 2020, huh? Oh,
No, we
2019.
didn't.
I knew it was 4 years.
It wasn't 2019.
Yes, it was. You
That's
20
real when
years
the
old.
homies
You about to
know-
be 24.
She's like,
Yeah,
oh,
look.
shit.
Nuh-uh.
She like, oh, shit.
Nuh-uh, because I fucked you October 28th,
Damn.
What year?
2020. I wasn't 19.
You was 20? So like 3 years.
What?
Speeding it up.
See, if you do the math right.
While y'all calculating it, let's talk about
I know, right?
privacy. Yeah, well,
What you trying to say?
let's show you right.
Boy.
Let's talk about privacy. So obviously,
year.
they still trying to get it.
No, we good.
You like the hat?
Yeah, she fucking with it.
Who has this?
That's your hat.
Oh,
Like a
cute.
little heart on the side.
Back talk.
Oh, back talk. Oh, this
Back
your
talk, Los
shit?
Angeles. Yeah,
That's all.
Period.
I got the blue one.
These are cool
Yeah,
colors.
can you throw blues at? Yeah, got this one. You just
I
had no privacy to really move how you wanted, or
Yeah. But I think that it's gotten a lot better now that I'm not on the show. People don't care. And now that I've moved into a different avenue of entrepreneurship that doesn't require being in front of a camera, no one's clocking my moves.
Yeah.
So I feel like now, yeah,
more free.
way more free, way happier.
Gotcha. And you guys, you feel like your privacy has been kind of taken away from you, or you kind of only let people see what you want them to see?
It's promoting our brand, what we got going on in our music. So we're using it to our advantage to get some money.
Like I said, don't be playing, so it's not like once it happens, we kind of just got to be like, all right, what's the next best
Yeah.
way to make it
Yeah.
work?
Yeah.
You know? It's obviously like, oh, fuck, but like after the oh, fuck, it's like, how we going to turn this into something else?
Some money. Right. So it's just, it's a business. Everything's a business.
Yeah, for sure.
And y'all are a business. And so is there anything that,
Thanks, though.
for both you guys, is there anything that you feel like people misunderstand about you? What is
We
one
don't
thing
give
that
a
you...
fuck.
Who give a
But
fuck?
I know y'all don't, I know y'all get into it. Y'all don't give a fuck. But what is one thing where
We
y'all,
don't give a fuck.
wish people was like, if y'all only knew?
You don't give a fuck.
It's all the bullshit, the conspiracy theories that we come up with,
What?
or how it
Because
works.
you love me.
Yeah, no, I know,
Let
but I'm
me
saying they
fuck
be
you
coming up
good.
with all these weird other excuses, like, I don't know.
They be just confused about why y'all fuck with each other.
Yeah.
They don't,
You know what's let me just comment on this real quick. You know, it's such a bad interview, but you know, it kind of reminds me of like those skits on Instagram that are so obviously fake. Especially on Facebook. I say it on Facebook a lot. It'll be like a 10-minute skit and it is so fake and you know that it's fake. And they're usually like delaying something in the video to make you make it through all 9 minutes so that they can get the ad revenue from you. Like, but they make it so fake and you know it's fake, but you still want to watch it at the end. When I look at what it is that they bring to these discussions, it's like it's so bad that it makes you want to watch more to see like what's going to happen, what are you going to say? So I wonder if that's part of the strategy. Like if they were well-spoken, they had good things to say, and they were enlightening people, they were enhancing value, they wouldn't get as much airtime.
they don't want to believe it.
Yeah, like they want to like point out all the red flags and make that like,
Yeah.
the main subject.
Right. But I mean,
That's
it took,
what
yeah.
it is.
And I mean, it took being in this space too. Like even for me, like
Yo.
just seeing how y'all interact. Like nobody's prompting y'all to just be over here on the side, just kissing each other and shit. Like y'all still got like new flame,
No one is prompting her to be sitting next to her baby daddy as he smokes and she's pregnant. No one prompts them to do that either.
new flame love type shit going on.
All
So
this shit
This ain't
regular.
even new, though.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
But
this
you know,
shit
as far as what's projected, it kind of feels new to everybody else. So
Yeah, because they don't really know the full story, so that's why I kind of just gotta let it slide.
Right.
When they come in, when they see her, when they see me, they don't really,
Yeah.
like look into like how we met, how it started.
Right.
So that's just the misconception is how it started.
same with you.
Hmm?
What is something you wish just people would just understand about you and the way you move?
I really wish people were able to see my heart posture. That's one thing that I really wish I was able to
Your what?
showcase more. I'm really empathetic and compassionate. I have a really big heart. And one thing that actually helps me fight, or not fight, but helps me with my own battle with depression and anxiety is actually helping people. So I don't know. It's just something that helps pull me out of a funk, you know?
Me too.
So I wish that people could see really how big my
I'm
heart
going
is on a
through my
day-to-day
worst
basis
argument.
when no one else is around.
All I got for nothing.
So Rock, you said you feel the same though. I mean, I know you don't give a fuck, but like you do wish people would just see where your heart is at with certain things.
Yeah, I've been used a lot.
Gotcha. You think
But-
that's where like this strong love and like
Nah, but it's
admiration
really,
come from?
it's where your heart and your mindset with God. I don't know.
Spiritual, real spiritual. They don't even know. She
What?
fights so much they don't even know. She actually real spiritual, right with God.
Right.
So if we talking about
Did she
spirituality,
say
in what ways do you
hard
feel like you can improve
posture?
spiritually?
Self-control.
Self-control. So you do know that is something you should work on.
Yeah, I've been working on it.
In what ways are you working on it?
Why you laughing? Yeah.
I don't take no shit. I'm sorry. I mean,
Nigga said,
and I'm not sorry at the same time.
Right, but spiritual.
Tell them what ways, though. Tell them what ways.
What?
What have you been doing to work on your self-control? What practices have you been using?
I'll break stuff instead of hitting them in his face.
Oh, good.
That's a start.
That's baby steps. We'll give it up for that. You feel like you need to practice self-control in any type of way?
A lot of ways.
Have you been practicing?
Done my best.
Done your best.
She
But
ain't that bad if she ain't giving niggas black eyes.
Man, you ain't see her about 5 minutes before y'all walked in, bro. I'm
I
telling
know,
you.
right?
it was yeah.
What happened?
it's
Finna knock
not-
somebody
not
head
all the
off
way
right
here.
before y'all got in.
They're covering it up, huh?
Yeah.
No, not at all. Self-control. I just gotta
How old are you?
I'll be 36 in
When you
March.
said that.
Um,
Well, you don't look 36.
thank you. Self-control. I gotta.
Very mature.
Who?
She said you talk well.
Oh, thank you.
Said very mature.
Thank you. What was I saying?
That you were working on your
Oh, my self-control. Yes, I need to stay in my therapy for sure.
You said what?
I need to stay in my therapy.
Oh, she is in
Therapy.
therapy.
I might need to up that bitch to twice a week now. Also, you go through things. I've been through a lot.
Do you listen to sermons? Do you go to church? Sarah Jakes is really good.
I like Sarah Jakes. I love my pastor. I love my church. Shout out to Breath of Life in Inglewood. Yeah, I think I've just been
Inglewood,
through a
Cali.
lot, and I'm like really on edge. And I've, for the first time in my life, experienced a lot of losses that were very close to me, and that's not something that I was used to. Damn,
Okay. You just have to talk
that's
about
not
it.
something that I had ever. I never thought that it would hit so close to home and back to back to back to back. And I just haven't had like a second,
Where your
Fuck,
friends
I
at? You
didn't
got
think-
friends?
I didn't think I'd feel like that.
The hell's
But
happening?
She's a woman. What you mean?
but yeah,
what's
so I
happening?
think my
It's like
lack
a
of
heavy cry to
my
her.
lack of
Let her get it out.
self control right now too has a lot to do with
Mind your
that.
business.
So yeah, feeling
What sign are
emotionally
you?
just uncertain. I'm a Pisces.
I knew it. I just
What,
said it.
babe? I know.
I said she on some Pisces shit when I leaned over.
Okay, 'cause I'm a Pisces.
I thought he was. I thought he was
Those
talking
some
about
freaky-
you.
Oh, y'all are both
No.
Pisces.
Wigged out shit going on.
He was saying.
I knew it. I knew it.
What?
I knew it. I knew it.
Is there anything specifically you think that you should be held accountable for in the way that you move and act or anything like that?
I live on like defense, so maybe being a little more.
And kind of what Blue was saying
Open.
about you using that defensive
She lives on
mechanism
defense.
against
Makes
men and
sense.
having that
Sad.
wall that you put up.
It's sad to see it.
It's not a wall. It's just
What would you call it?
my personality, and
Oh, wow.
I just need to learn to, you know what it is, being okay with feeling vulnerable. I don't like feeling vulnerable because, again, I don't like feeling emotionally out of control. I don't like things that I cannot fucking control.
Right. But that's life.
I get it. And so I spent a lot of time in the house, like away from people, because when I walk
Remember you was
outside.
like, you feel like your dad enabled you or whatever. What I took from that was when, like, because if I had parents, I think I have to work more on faith. So is it that, or do you have a lot of faith?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I'm very spiritual and religious, but and it wasn't that my dad enabled me. I think having that relationship with him, he set the bar so high.
oh, okay.
And
you
so
talk
now
about
it's
that
like,
part.
okay, so prime example, how like we have Instagram and all this shit, right? It's like,
Oh, God. Here we go. One of her examples. I guarantee you it's not going to make sense. So what I think that she's saying is that her father didn't help her by setting the bar so high. Here's the thing. That's what a father is supposed to do. But the mother is supposed to teach you how to be marriageable. You set the bar high because the bar that you are is set high for the guy. That's the other side of the equation. But I think so many modern women today are just conditioned to want. They're just so conditioned to just me. What can you give me? The relationship between a father and a daughter, it's just about what the father can give. But if you don't make yourself a marriageable material later on, then no guy is going to want you. They're going to want your insides. But they're not going to want you. They're not going to want to keep you.
Like, okay, so prime example, you know how like we have Instagram and all this shit, right? It's like all these women are like, oh, if that nigga act up, go get another one type thing. Where like there's just this access where this is a quick turnaround time, right? And then it's like, but it's like that with like me and my dad. Like in other words, if my person is not acting right, I just go call my dad. Like I don't even need to wait for that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I think it like, in a way, makes relationships hard for me because it's like I don't.
that's beautiful.
Go fuck yourself. I have my dad.
Oh, this is a deep web. So yeah, she calls on her father for like all of the man duties within her house, but that's because she already submitted that she selects these bad dudes within her life. So you're selecting dudes that don't fulfill a masculine role within your life, and then when it's just you can just go elsewhere with it. You go to your father, or underneath that, she goes to other dudes within her call log. Shout out to the super chats that's coming through. Noel Lila with a $10 super sticker. Appreciate you, mama. The ladies coming through. Shout out to Bill Reed with a $5 super chat. They shoot horses, don't they? Take them all back behind the barn quickly. Appreciate the $5 super chat, my Jay.
No.
W Dad.
W Pops.
That sound good. Sound great.
Shout out to my dad.
Yeah, shout out to your dad, bro.
Now,
No
Blue, you
shout outs
talked
to
about,
her
ways
dad's
you
like your
could be
dad.
Mother
held
didn't make
accountable.
her
What
a
ways you
marriage
feel
material.
like Rock needs to
Now it's a weird,
be accountable? Like in what ways?
weird codependency. This actually reminds me of the story that I did not too long ago where the 55-year-old woman who was a newscaster her whole life just moved back with her parents, right? There's a weird codependency there that is made when they can't find dudes out there that would want to spend time with them, right? But she also did admit to a degree of accountability of not being healed enough to choose correctly, so.
You think
All
she
right.
could take more accountability?
Why you gotta ask a question about me?
Look
Because I'm
at,
gonna ask you accountability.
Look.
What happened? What'd you say?
Be accountable. Like in what ways you think she could take more accountability?
Why you gotta ask a question about me?
Because I'm gonna ask you a question about him next.
She just got to be more like, I don't know.
Please. What? Did you
I
raise
don't want to
something?
hear about myself.
The fuck? I need to give a fuck. That's what I need to
Yeah,
do.
just her mentality.
Okay.
That's the only thing. Like, if she cared enough,
I care.
like,
It's like when
she
I don't give a fuck, I don't give a
a little
fuck.
bit every day, by the end of the year will be a drastic difference.
Right.
But she doesn't care at all every day, so it's like
It's
Yeah,
not
it's
like
like a
that
hope.
though.
Yeah. So you don't
She
never
be
know
having
what
me
you're gonna
fucked
get.
up.
yeah, you know.
So I don't be
Yeah.
So it's
motivated to
kinda
give a
like-
fuck.
That's the only thing. If she just was like held herself accountable, that would be the best thing.
So as far as you,
That's them back
That's
there.
some.
I hold her accountable. So if she
Narcissistic
did it to herself,
shit.
it would be
yeah.
straight up and down. She wouldn't have no problems.
But you got, you got patience with her. So where does that come from? You just see a lot
Cause
of
he
her.
ghetto, just like I'm ghetto.
Yeah,
The
no, I
fuck?
mean,
Ain't nothing serious.
it's not like I don't know.
Act like I'm biting
I
his
can
toes
endure a
off.
lot, I'm not like
No, but you're punching him in the
I don't know.
face.
I just got patience naturally.
You think it's gonna be a time when shit just changed fully, like 80%?
No, you need to tell him what you be talking about now. Be
I mean,
quiet.
like as far as it's going, I don't see like no time.
Y'all are very distracting. I'm very relaxed. How about be quiet?
Cause we
Oh, wow. So she's telling the people that's offset, the production people, that they're distracting and to be quiet.
working.
She needs a pimp, not a boyfriend. She out of pocket, needs to learn respect. Shout out to DT. $5 super chat.
We working. Now, Rock, what we'll finish with you. What ways do you feel like? Yeah, what ways do you feel like Blue could,
Masculine.
be more accountable? Or in what ways do you try to hold him accountable?
I think I just need to get more comfortable praying more in front of him. Sometimes I pray without him, and I need to change that.
Okay.
God can change anything. That's my answer to that question. I don't really feel like I could say anything that would really mean anything to y'all, for real, about that. Accountable.
So you think you just
He
needs to just be more accountable for his-
for what? I was just gonna fight it out. I don't know. What?
yeah. She look like it right now. That's good. No, I appreciate it. Did you guys have any questions for
on him, baby.
each
Don't
other?
swing on him.
I was just gonna fight it out. I don't know. Wait.
Yeah.
Number one, what God is she talking about? Like, what God is she talking about? She talking about y'all God. Second thing, she legit is about to pop the goddamn podcaster.
Look like it right now. That's good. No, I appreciate it. Did you guys have any
Don't
questions for
swing on him, baby.
each
Don't
other?
swing on him. Don't do
Man.
it.
On me?
Fight it out. I don't know. Wait.
Yeah. Look like it right now. That's good. No, I appreciate it. Did you guys have any
Don't
questions
swing
for
on him, baby.
each
Don't
other?
swing on him. Don't do
Man.
it.
On me? Nah, chill.
Don't do it to him, bloodbath. Yeah, fool.
Then you gonna get me?
Yeah, dude.
I'm not even. What?
She chilling?
I told her not to get you, bro.
All right, that's love. That's love. I appreciate
Lucky,
it.
my boy.
I appreciate
Was
you.
anybody else?
I appreciate you. Is there any?
Oh my God. Imagine, man, this is the old media. Imagine being on a show and the guest that you paid to have there is going to sun you like that in front of millions. What is this show? What is this show? What is going on? What is happening? I feel bad for this young brother. I feel like to a degree he's a little bit over his head. But that's just straight disrespectful. You should not be allowing her to be able to talk to you like that. Actually, I like the way that Sharp did it up on No Jumper. He was still respectful, but he let her know what it was. This over here is more like a, please, ma'am, don't act crazy. No, this is your show, my G. This is your show. Shout out to Bill Reed. God has left the building. Shout out to DT. Real talk. DV is real. And I watch enough crime shows to know that she will be the death of Blueface if given enough time. DV, domestic violence. Oh,
Questions that y'all have for each other that, y'all both Pisces gang.
Pisces
They
game.
on some deep shit.
Yeah, y'all probably click, mentally and emotionally more than, a lot of others. You got any questions for either one of them?
Rock, how do you feel about becoming a mom? I heard you say you're excited.
Yeah, I can't wait to have 12 of them.
12?
I'm just happy I'm starting now. Finally. I'm done aborting. That's the old me.
That's the whole.
She said, I'm done aborting them. That's
New
the
year,
old me.
2023. Yeah.
No, it's 2024 to me. I skipped the whole year.
Yeah, bro. So she living in 2024. That should tell you.
Stop. What?
That's good shit.
Any other questions you had?
Mm-mm.
Nah. Anything come to
Any
mind?
Pisces question,
Pisces
bro?
gang? Ooh, hold on.
So when when you feel like you're alone, do you lock yourself in like your own world with God, or
Me?
do you be on the phone venting?
Oh, no.
How do you feel when you like?
When she keeps talking about God like that, what I often think is that, it's her, you know how people you leverage deities or entities to do whatever it is that they want to justify the actions that they're taking. That to her is like her scapegoat. She's brought up God a lot in this conversation. And I think like it's becoming her scapegoat within these conversations. Let's finish up.
Like, feel alone.
I don't normally feel alone. I prefer being alone, but when I'm in an emotional low,
Like you can't combine God and astrology in the same conversation. Isn't that a commandment? False idols, da 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 da.
tide,
That's
I
what I
definitely become extremely introverted.
If you're Catholic.
Stay at home. I don't answer the phone. Heavier in the word for sure.
Right.
Um,
You pay your tithes and offering?
I do pay my tithe and offering. I
Oh,
fell
you
off
got
for a
none?
while.
Oh.
Fell off for a while, but I'm back.
Nah, you do that. That's all the fuck you need.
Yeah.
Tithes and offering. If you
I
rob
don't.
God, nigga, your whole life is taken.
Oh God.
I don't think this generation believes enough.
That's cool. Just know you gotta believe in it.
My last question for Blue was
Sometimes they don't have the knowledge of it. That's the thing.
True.
you did a celebrity boxing match before, right?
Yeah.
Who was that with? Boxing match, academics.
And
What's the beef?
Yeah, academics.
Celebrity boxing match, academics.
fight?
What's the beef
You
there?
guys said,
Yeah, what's the beef there? Cause ain't he
It's
cool
no
with?
beef. He's
Nah,
just
ain't no beef.
he's just making his money from the computer talking shit.
I just a nerd. And he, you know,
And he promoting
do
what he
nerd shit,
promoting.
so
There's nothing wrong with that.
nerds and gangsters get together.
It's beef.
Yeah.
Is there
Not beef, it's just competitive.
All right, I'm sorry. I can't do anymore. Let's go see what the people are saying real quick. Honestly, I came here for Moniece. She can actually carry a conversation. I appreciate Moniece actually answering questions and conducting herself like a lady and also not letting Blue Sean distract her. Oh, that's the two of them combined together. Moniece is such a humble soul. I would talk for her. It's all women in these comments. Gabby, my respect to Moniece. It's all women. Well, hello. Let's move this over so you can see their profile pictures. It's when they ask Chrisean a question. She rolls her eyes, sucks a tooth, doesn't answer. Directed at her, but she interrupts Moniece every time in answering the question. The difference is being authentic, unapologetic, and real, and just plain old rude, obnoxious, and ignorant. Clearly, we know who's the latter. Ooh, good ass comment. Let me see. These are all women. It would make sense that it's only women that's watching this. I have a father like Moniece, and he raised me to be independent. He specifically told me, I raised you this way because most men ain't shit, LOL. I was like, wow, thanks. I have to stay in dead-end relationships out of necessity. She is an energy killer. If people don't cater to her energy, she gets mad, disrespectful, disruptive, which stems from a much deeper problem. She needs to be separated from the outside life and evaluated and helped seriously. And sad to say that she's a disaster waiting to happen. Yeah, okay, so it looks like they're not just all coming to her defense like they were 2 interviews ago, even the last interview. Seems like they're finally starting to accept the way that she conducts herself as being pure and utter shit. Uh-oh. Melly's live again. Hold up, let's take a look.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Oh gosh, I'm so nervous. Y'all,
Are
I'm so nervous.
Hit the like button.
I'm not used to this. I'm
it's
used
gonna
to
be
like
fun.
talking in person.
It's gonna be fun. Watch. All right. I have Steven. Hi, Steven.
Oh, Steven
Hello.
ain't got a chance in hell.
Hi, Steven. How are you?
I'm good.
Steven,
How's it
get out of
going?
there.
Everything's
That's
okay?
good. I've had a good day today. Bought a new car. So I've had a good day.
Where are you from, Steven?
Out just outside of Manchester, UK.
Okay, I've never been there before.
Come
That's
on over.
cool. So can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, what would you like to know? I've got 2 daughters.
I'm gonna go
I'm
get her IG.
single,
Hold on, you already know how we do over
I'm
here.
independent. Got money, not big money, but I'm all right. Enjoy going to the gym, traveling. Enjoy fashion, clothes, watches. Watches, I'm big on watches.
Okay.
Luxury watches like Rolex and Patek and things like that.
Okay. What is it that you are looking for in a woman when it comes to dating?
An understanding lady. She's got to be understanding. She's got to be flexible.
Okay, hold on, pause. Understanding about your career, understanding about your fatherhood. What exactly do they have to be understanding?
Well, I do travel a lot. So I'm not like 9 till 5, you know. So what I do
DC.
is very difficult for relationships, but still possible, you know.
Oh Jesus! I'm about to get
Okay.
popped off Instagram.
So on that part, that's what I mean about being understanding. Is like they've got to be flexible because my lifestyle's a bit not normal.
So are you more of, would you say as a man, are you more of a caretaker? Or are you more of someone that just, would you date a woman that works a lot? And I mean,
yeah, women who work hard, have a good career, they tend to have a good positive attitude, tend to be more outgoing, they have a broad mind, you can have a good conversation. You know, yeah, I prefer a woman who works.
Do you prefer a submissive woman?
No. I like a woman to be strong, have her own opinions, but not over empowering, not pushy. You know what I mean? You know, just somebody who can talk to you on the same level, who's very understanding, has a lot to say. But
You seem like
submissive, no.
You seem like somebody I would network with to do a business deal. That's what that gives me. You seem like someone I would have to sit down and like have to talk to about closing a business deal. Is that crazy?
No, it's not crazy.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
I do
it
business.
was really nice meeting you. Pineapple.
Do you see what
Bye,
I see?
Bye, Steven. Oh my gosh. So backstory. I don't even want to say backstory. Like I told y'all before, I work in a corporate environment. He definitely gives me somebody I would have to sit here and
do
just
you
really,
hear
like,
what I hear?
network with him. And I have to talk business sitting at the bar, and it's just like,
Yeah,
sweet.
not,
Oh gosh.
not romantic vibes.
No, I think that's important in dating. I think it has to be like a romantic connection. It seems more business for me, and I really need a balance. I don't want to really focus on business when I'm dating too much.
Sure. Okay.
Bye, Steven. Thank you.
She seems like a
The
sweetheart.
cutest
Though.
pineapple. Okay, let's see. I got JMG.
Oh gosh.
Hello. Your mic is off. Oh, there we
What
go.
it do?
Hi.
Do a quick shout out to Melody and her content. You know, you doing this on a weekly basis. You know, it's
Thank
back
you.
to Black excellence right
She
there.
got a smooth crew with her.
Want to shout out to the chat. Happy New Year. Y'all don't come for me. Just chill, just chill, just chill. Courtney, how you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for asking. What's your name?
Garland, Motivated Julian.
Garland. Okay, where do you live?
I live in Florida.
What part?
South.
South Florida. Okay. What is it that you do? What do you do?
So I'm a manager for a medical center. We're not as big as your organization, but we have like 5 locations. 1 Tennessee, Mexico, South Carolina, and Maryland.
A manager of a medical center.
Yeah.
What does your day-to-day look like? What is the normal day for you?
More like supervisors, dealing with clients on a day-to-day basis, dealing with patient access as they come in or whatnot. Speaking to CEOs, directors, if it comes to it.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 28.
28. Okay. 28. Do you have any questions for me? I feel like I'm doing the job interview right now.
And I ain't gonna lie, I was even trying to do 21 questions. I was trying to, catch your vibe. But I do want to ask you 2 quick questions.
Okay.
Do you have a favorite Bible quote?
Did I have a favorite what?
Bible quote.
Bible code?
Quote.
Oh,
or like
Bible
verse, or like a verse.
Bible quote, probably Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ that strengthen me. That would probably be my favorite one. Second one, I always crack a joke because I do come from a Christian background. My mother was in the United States Army for 32 years. So shout out to my command sergeant major. She really set the bar high. She was also a Sunday school teacher. So her favorite quote is Jesus wept. She loves to bring that up. That's how we actually finish our family dinner. So not to like get too much into it, but yes, that is my favorite quote. So.
Okay. So you family oriented.
Oh, super. Yeah. Super family oriented. Like I said, I'm the youngest of 5. I do have half step full siblings, but I have a very inspiring
This guy's using
childhood
Jesus as his
story. I'm actually writing a book right now on it because I come from a very big family where we don't really talk about mental health and how much it affects us in the Black community, and I think that's super important. And I'm an inspiration as far as I'm concerned. I motivate myself, and I've came from a really hard life. So, I'm very Christian oriented.
I like the way that she speaks.
Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. So.
Okay. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of cheated a little bit. I looked at the Instagram, so I seen you kind of lit or whatnot. You lit. I want to ask you, like, what do you feel like is life? What is life to you? Since your time here, what's life?
On this earth of me being here?
Yeah, what you consider life? Like, what's precious to you?
My son is the most precious thing to me in the world. But what's life to me is making sure that when I leave this earth, I left an impact on whatever that is, whoever that is, professionally or personal. A lot of people, men and women, we walk around and we say things like, we don't care what people say about us. We don't care what people say behind our back.
Get out of there.
You know, when
Get out of there.
I care. And I would be lying
The
to you if I
womb's
said I
been
didn't. When
used.
I leave the
Get
room,
out of
I
there.
want people to say,
Jump
you know,
ship.
she's awesome.
Run.
She's a dope girl. She's educated. She's talented. She's a great mother. She's an inspiration. And I think that's so important. I want to leave an impact on anybody that I'm around, whether that's an exec, whether that's a person, whether that's a child, whether that's whatever the case is. You know, I just did career day at my son's school.
Run.
About
Jump
2
ship.
weeks ago. And
Jump ship.
you know, some of the moms called me and they were like, you know, our son
Get out of
can't
there.
stop talking about you.
Run.
Came and there were
Abort.
like cupcakes and goodies and
Oh,
stuff. So
God.
just leaving an
She's
impact,
going off
you know,
now.
whether that's a child or an adult.
She's going off
at
now.
any point in life, I want to make sure that I'm that type of person where people speak highly of me. So.
All right.
GM, what's your name?
Garland.
What is it?
Garland.
Garland. So if you guys hit it off and you decide to move in together, who is paying the rent?
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I come from a background where the man got to do all that. But I do believe we're in a different generation.
Moving together.
So it's not just up to the man to do it, because it's gonna come in times where she ain't trying to cook or clean or nothing like that.
Cohabitation.
And I guess men don't have that. Well, I ain't gonna say most men don't have it, but like, you gotta know how to cook, and sometimes you got spoiled here too. So I don't think it comes into gender roles. It just whatever can make it happen and make it work type stuff.
Okay, Courtney, how you feel about that?
I like that answer, but I don't think we're really compatible all the way. So pineapple.
Why you don't think you're compatible?
I think I might be a little bit more advanced than where he's at in life, and respectfully, there's nothing wrong with that at 28, because I remember 28.
Mm-hmm.
I remember being there, and I remember not having it all together. I remember still trying to build my career, but I really hope I don't get slaughtered for saying this, but I'm not in
She called him slow
in my life where I really want to, like, kind of, how do I say this, really build somebody that's still trying to figure it out, you know. And I think he has a great.
What she's saying is that she's looking for a new step pappy, and she can't picture him being the sucker.
Job, but like I'm really settled and I'm really grounded, and I really want someone that, you know, is kind of right there with me. So
okay.
He's a sweetheart though. Shout out to you. I'm not good at this, y'all. I don't know if I'm supposed to be mean. I'm not that type of person.
No, you're supposed to be yourself. You don't gotta be mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
What a sweetie.
I got Barry the barber. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how are you?
How are you?
Is that a lady?
Pretty good.
What's going on?
Nothing much. I just wanted to get on here. I watch the show all the time. I know I'm a female.
You watch the show all the time, you said?
Yeah, I watch the show all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a
Melly is not right. If you guys don't know this, Melly can see who's in the chat before she brings them up. Melly, you ain't shit.
female, so I just want to give a
That's my
female
homegirl,
perspective
though.
on why
Well,
female,
you ain't shit.
I guess, on this platform looking for love, I guess.
Okay, go for it.
No, I'm not just
Hey,
trying to
listen,
give my
they
perspective.
might
I'm just
be
saying,
a
I just
good
wanted
match.
to
I don't know. Let's listen.
come in and see why are you guys on here looking for love and try to give my perspective on why you guys are looking for love.
So what's your perspective?
No, I'm trying to get your perspective and then give mine on why I think you guys are
Oh,
looking
so
for
she
love.
got to go first and then you go second?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I'm asking, why are you guys on here looking for love? If that's what you're doing.
Pineapple.
Yeah. I don't know. So I thought she was trying to shoot her shot, but she's not. Do you like girls? No. Okay. All right, we got more.
I don't like girls. I really didn't like that opening either. I felt like I had to like prove myself to why I was looking for love. I want love to kind of find me. I guess that's the answer. I want love to find me. I'm not looking for it. I want it to find me. I feel like that's the most authentic, organic way of dating.
For sure. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about her question.
To be honest, I actually think that was a great question. I actually think that was a great question because it gets beyond the motivation of coming up to a show for a whole bunch of people to try their shot, which could just be a validation or attention grab. But asking a question like that, I think is a fantastic question. Shout out to the masculine woman that just came through. I thought that was a fantastic question, mama. Because then you begin to understand the motivation behind the motive, behind the actions.
Let me see.
I didn't get it either. I'm sorry. Sorry, love.
Hello, Jay. Your mic is off.
Sped it up.
How are y'all?
Hi, Jay.
How's your night going?
It's going good. I just got off from work, so I'm here. I'm alive, blessed and highly favored.
That's what's up. Me too, man. I just got off the job. Just got in. So I'm just chilling right now, watching your show. I love Millie. She does a great job every week.
Thank you.
It's dope. I was going to say, and I hope this is a compliment, but you look just like Elle Varner. Do you get that a lot?
Elle Varner. Man, she hasn't came out with it. She hasn't came out with a hit. What was her one hit that she had? She had that one really good song. What was that song?
Refill, yep.
Refill, yes. I have not gotten that. I actually don't get compared to a lot of celebrities often, but she is beautiful, so it is a compliment. I do appreciate it. Thank you.
Definitely.
So what is it that you do? Tell me a little bit about yourself.
I'm here in Houston, Texas. I work for an energy company. I'm a relationship manager for some brokers. Pretty good job. I'm there about 3 months now. I've been in the energy business for about 6 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how old are you?
So job checks out.
32.
Okay, cool. All right.
I didn't get your age, mommy asking.
I'm 32 as well.
What's up?
You seem really shy.
This is my first time doing this, so it's definitely kind of nerve-wracking, but I'm glad I got on. Y'all are going. You're gorgeous too, but yeah, this is cool.
So would you be able to? How do you feel about dating an alpha woman? Like if somebody was like hypothetically like a type A personality, she's very like on top of things. How would that work for someone like you?
I'm not really like into the whole alpha beta thing. Like I think everyone can play their position. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're a woman and you're a strong woman, you may need a man to support. Low key though. Who ain't got to talk, ain't got to do all that extra shit stuff. You can just play your position, be cool, be chill, and hold it down. That's it.
So what do you feel like your perfect type of woman is? Like if you had to like build a bear / woman, like what is it? What does a woman look like for you as far as like this is my soulmate, this is who I want to be with?
The wall is approaching.
Strong. I like a strong woman. Definitely don't want like too submissive. I want you to be able to support me. If I'm wrong, check me. You know what I'm saying? But also want them to be able to listen to, like listen to my side as well. I want us to be compatible. It's not a I'm over you, you over me. We're side by side, we're partners. I think that's important. That's what makes like teammates. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no my way or highway. It's like we're doing this together.
You could definitely tell you're a relationship coach by your answers. That's dope.
No. I'm not a good relationship. I mean, I try to be a good relationship, but my last one didn't work out too well. So
and why is that?
Expert, but I feel like I didn't commit all the way because I saw red flags and I tried to go with the flow, but that wasn't the good idea. I should have like just backed out early, but I tried to go.
I'm interested to see what she's going to say.
That was my mistake.
So how long was your last relationship?
a year and a half.
Okay.
But I knew I was not gonna marry her. Like I knew that, and I still kept going with
So
it.
you
And
wasted
I hate that
her
I
time?
did that. I wasted her time, and I wasted my time too. And
I
hate
think
that
that
for
she's
myself.
looking for ways
That's
to
one thing I said
disqualify
I'll
him.
never do again. If I don't know right off the jump, like, okay, because guys know in 90 days, you know what's up. You know what I'm saying? So I shouldn't have done that.
Okay. And how long ago was that relationship?
Why does it
about 4 months ago.
Okay. Pineapple.
Yeah, she's looking for reasons to disqualify him.
Why?
I feel like in your 30s, you should I feel like that's something you do in your 20s. Maybe different people learn at different stages in life. And I don't really want to put like an actual age on it. I guess I just kind of did, but I guess I did kind of do that. But like, I just feel like those are things you do in your 20s. I feel like when you get to a certain age in life, time is so precious and you don't want to know or waste. I mean, I think he said, somebody corrected, he said 4 months ago that they dated, and they dated for a year and a half, and he's 32. So I feel like he absolutely did waste her time, but I also think it's important to just be appreciative of the people around you and value what you have. You know, I don't want my time wasted. I don't want someone to be with me for a year and a half and play around. I don't think that's fair to him or her. I applaud him for being honest, but
you can't make this shit up. Hold on, Mama. Hold on. We got to pause. I'm going to go back. I got to listen to more. So wait a minute. You're telling me that this young man admitted to, truthfully, and I don't think he should have done this on a goddamn dating show, but he admitted to you 4 months ago, he made it a year-long mistake. You disqualified him because he's 32. Oh, but wait. You're a single mother. What? Oh, so because you became a single mother in your 20s, that's excusable, right? But because he told you about his last relationship in his 30s, then that's inexcusable, huh? But see, what's happening is she's highly educated. I could tell by the way that she talks. She has a good job. She's a strong alpha woman in the workplace, disqualifying dudes that are better than her. What? This is it. This is the content. This is the content that we do in the space. And they're like, yo, why you keep talking about this shit, MTR? This is why. What? That's why you said, and he had a good job. He's probably making more money than you. Well-spoken, well-groomed. His beard game was on point. That's why so many men are saying, pew, see ya, I'm out of here. Because no matter what I do, I need to be Mr. Perfect. I need to have a perfect life. I need to be corporate Tupac. I need to be 6 foot this, 6 inch that, 6-pack abs, and it's still not good enough. Excuse me, your womb has been used. Delusional.
Yeah.
I don't like my time. This is not a Diddy and Cassie type of situation. I don't want to be dating somebody for 8-10 years and they decide they don't want to marry me. Like I'm a black and white type of person. So if you like me, tell me. If you love me, tell me. If it's not working out, tell me. It is completely okay. And we don't have to burn a bridge. We can still, keep it cool. I'm probably getting slaughtered in these comments for these
A little bit.
Yes, you are.
A little bit. But not too bad. Let's just say you're
Oh, no. Sorry, Melly.
It's not too bad.
Sorry, Melly.
Oh, goodness.
I'm going to re-upload this.
No, but you're right. Like, if he knew he wasn't trying to marry her and
Melly.
but he's a man who wants to get married at some point, if you know you're not feeling it like that, you should let her go, I don't know what she was doing on her side, you know, but we never know. So let's see. I have Jacob. Hi, Jacob.
Howdy, how y'all doing?
Good.
Hi,
How are you?
Jacob don't got a chance in
I'm
hell.
doing good. Just ate some dinner. Feeling good. Watching y'all. Got some questions over here. So
I could be wrong though.
Oh, well, first of all, so my name's Jacob. I'm probably a little young for you. I'm 27 right now, but I got some good questions. So whenever that fella sees this, maybe he can go hit you up. I was watching the beginning, but I jumped out for a second. I heard you had some good things to say about your mom. Do you get along with your dad?
So my father actually passed away when I was 5 years old.
Dang. Yeah, I hear you. Okay.
Awkward.
Yeah, that I don't know what to say about that. But
oh, he's awkward.
So I'm gonna ask my next question. What about like a stepdad? Do you have like a good relationship with him or someone like that in your life?
I did not have a good relationship with my stepfather.
All right. Yeah, neither did I. So, yeah, that's it. That's not fun, but it's all good. It's in the past now. Would you say you're more like a happy person or unhappy generally?
I'm a very happy person.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. I work in a restaurant down here. Man, I'm having that smile on all the time.
Yo,
I feel like
this is why so many young men. This is why so many young men would actually benefit from dating coaches. One thing that you immediately notice, which I'm sure all of the girls that he dates notice and pisses them off, why does he smack his goddamn teeth when he's talking? Why is he smacking his goddamn teeth? How are you a waiter just smacking your teeth? Like, I'd be concerned that your spit is going to hit my goddamn plate. Stop smacking your goddamn teeth. Stop smacking your teeth.
Do. Pineapple? That was a little awkward.
Yeah, ask about your dead father.
Yeah.
Bad relationship with your stepfather.
I don't know. I don't know. I was like, you're still talking? I would have been done a long time ago.
That was a little awkward.
A little. Let's see. We got more. I got Honest E. Hello.
Hey, ladies. How y'all doing? He just sucked the energy out the room. That just blew me off. How y'all doing? Hey, Melly.
I didn't know how to respond. I'm sorry if that messed with everybody. I was kind of lost where it was going. I don't know where it was going, but.
Well, me as well. How you doing today, Courtney? How was your day?
I had a good day. I just got off from work. I'm here. I'm alive.
Well, that's what's up. I caught the when y'all started a little late, so I'm hearing that you're in DC. You're 32, right?
Mm-hmm. I am.
What is it that you do for work?
I am a lead project manager. I also specialize in learning and development. I work for a corporate hospitality company, so I travel a lot for work.
Oh, that's beautiful. Take pics.
She's in DC. She probably makes between
they call me a take pics looking like. Well, by myself, I'm located in New York. I'm 32 years of age. Work at a warehouse, and I part-time do Uber. And I love reading books, and so I'm working on theology and stuff like that. I'm considered a Christian apologist.
What is it that you're passionate about?
Learning more about God and music.
Okay.
So music is a passion of mine, but also understanding the world that we exist in.
Okay, so you're 32. You work at a warehouse. What is it that you do at a warehouse?
I drive. I deliver for them.
Okay, career-wise,
he's done.
If you're settled and you're ready to have a career, what is it that you see yourself doing?
Well, to simplify it, I know it'll be serving people. How I'll be serving them. I think it's more in Bible-based, so I don't know if that would be a pastor. I'm still trying to figure that out now, but it's serving and leading others to the Lord, if you want me to be honest.
Okay, pineapples.
Yeah.
No?
The job is always going to be an issue for her. She's in DC.
Not feeling it?
Yeah.
What's going on?
I think he's a very nice guy.
Okay.
But it seems like he's still trying to figure life out, and I think that's a wonderful thing.
Okay.
She needs 6 figures in a
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
Yeah, what's up?
Pineapple.
Okay. I don't know. I got
like he was like 20.
Probably.
He said, "What's up?" Like
he's young for sure. Let me see.
Oh my goodness.
Preston.
How doing?
Hello.
How you doing, Courtney? You look good today.
Thank you, Preston. You didn't want to sit up and
you didn't want to sit up, brother.
Want to lay in bed to talk to me?
I'm just like being comfortable. This is my comfortable element, being in the bed. I understand it's not professional, but that's just. I saw you somewhere actually. I saw you on the TV show.
I was.
Oh yeah. Did you have a good time on that show?
It was all right. How old are you?
Why you gotta go to the age? Why you gotta?
I just want to know how old you are. How old are you?
I'm 24.
Okay, pineapple.
Okay.
Listen, I'm not saying you have to wear a business suit.
Why are you lying down in the
I
bed
just
with
thought you
your
would at least be
do-rag
sitting
on?
up.
Look like you were stroking me.
Little bit of confidence.
The nerve.
You remember when we were younger? You used to talk to boys on the phone when you were like 17. You used to be laying on the bed. It's like, what you wearing?
You already know, like, she
I'm just
wants a
listening to Grinding Night. Like, that's
professional
what it was giving me.
DC
He was
type
so cute,
guy.
he was cute.
Yeah.
He could have sat up and spoke to me.
So you gotta.
So wait, tell us, what movie or TV show were you on?
So I was on a show called Ready to Love with Oprah Winfrey's network.
No way. Did you find somebody? I guess not.
No, I actually left filming halfway through because, like I said, I do travel for work. This was about a year and a half. So yeah.
So no connection in there.
Yeah, so if for people watching, if y'all are not familiar with Ready to Love, the premise of the show is young Black business professionals that are looking for love in DC. It was a very stressful filming. There was a lot of things that, that go into filming. I mean, they were doing like 8-10 hour days of filming. We were doing like 5-6 days a week. I had a full-time job, obviously, and then I'm also a full-time mom. So it was a lot. It was very stressful. But it was definitely a different dating experience. You don't really win money. You don't really win anything. I guess you kind of like win love, I guess. But all of the couples that kind of like, I guess, made it to the end aren't really together. It's a different style. It's a lot. You film literally 40-50 hours a week. So if you're into that, it's a dope experience. I definitely recommend it. I have nothing bad to say about it. I'm friends with all of them to this day, but that's just it was an experience.
Why didn't you?
Because I always wanted to do
I
would do a dating reality TV show or whatever. But
there's so many stipulations to it. Like, you're not allowed to like speak to them outside of filming because the producers want you to like, they don't want to miss anything on camera, because think about this. If you're dating somebody and let's say y'all hang out outside of filming and you find something you don't like about them, the next day when you go back on set to film, now
it doesn't look right.
Yeah, it doesn't look right because they're picking up from where they filmed yesterday, and now all of a sudden y'all two went out off camera. You found out something you don't like. You get back on camera, and now you don't like this person. So like I said, it's for some people, and it's not. I tried it out just because it was an experience. All my friends thought I would be great at it. I'm still friends with all of them. I have nothing bad to say. The experience was amazing. So,
all right, one more guy.
All right. Well, we got more people for you. We're trying to find you somebody. Who is this? Hello. I'm scared. I'm scared. We need to see your face. No face, you can't come on. Prince?
Hold on.
Looks interesting.
Is
that interesting for you?
I don't want to pop.
It's really just change, but I just thought it would be interesting for you to take a look and see what it is.
Melly pineapple.
Like, we don't need to see your change, sir.
Oh,
what the hell is
coins.
that? Teddy. Hi, Teddy.
Hey, what's going on, Melly? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Hey, Courtney, how you doing?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. I was looking at your Instagram. I saw you part Nigerian.
I am.
Yeah, what's up? Me too. Are you Igbo or Yoruba?
Igbo, and that's my father's side. I'm actually half Nigerian, half European.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. Yeah, so I missed a lot of what was going on. So you gotta inform me. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
32.
Okay, I'm 34.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you do for a living?
I'm a lead project manager.
Okay, what do you project over?
Oh,
what do you want?
It's a corporate hospitality company, so I train execs, managers on the simplest terms how to do their job. Trying to keep it simple.
Is that something that you've always wanted to do, or is something you're just doing for the meantime, or what?
She's gonna pineapple him because I know women just like this. She's not gonna respect any guy that doesn't know what she does and how that she works. So like me, I can sit there and have a conversation about her being a lead project manager because I've worked in corporate America for most of my career. So I can sit here and and ask questions to get her to just start going off and talking about all of this shit. But see, that's because I have experience with it. She's gonna pineapple him off of the strength that he's asking questions to try to get to know her, but she's losing respect for him because she doesn't respect people, dudes that don't know about what it is that she's doing. Because with her, it's like an ego thing. You know what's interesting though is like the corporate America lifestyle, they will often, the things that they tell you and teach you, you often feel more important than what you actually are. And I'm saying that now, doing the corporate America shit and now doing it for myself as well. So I understand where that ego comes from in corporate America. Let's keep going.
Surprisingly enough, I initially went to school to be a doctor. I wanted to be an anesthesiologist.
Yeah, that's
that was what I first did. I first went to an HBCU and I wanted to be a doctor. I went to nursing school And my mother was not paying for med school at all. She said, you need to go get a job. So I started working as a server, and then a bartender, and then a manager, and then a corporate trainer. And then now I work with, like I said, high-end execs that just are killing it, doing their thing.
Yeah. That's her purpose. Her child and her job. She really doesn't have space in her life to be her being an alpha woman in the workplace like she talked about before. The only way I'm telling you guys right now, the only way he gets to salvage this shit is if he's a doctor, he's a lawyer. Like there's a reason for him not understanding what she does because he's so busy being high utility himself that she can readily identify with, right? Even if I say, oh yeah, I do like YouTube content, nope, she would skip me too. I'd have to start leveraging my past life in order to make the insides moist.
So yeah, it definitely wasn't my first choice, but I truly believe in life when it comes to careers or whatever it is that you're doing. Follow your passion, and that doesn't matter how much money you make, as long as you're passionate about. There's so many people in this world that are doing careers that they're making money off of, but they're not happy. And every day that I wake up, I can say that I'm happy to go to work. I'm happy to see the people that I work with, and
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah. Do you have a knack to get back into the health field or no?
No, not at all. No, I'm gonna kind of talk my shit. I'm killing it right now. Like, I'm really killing it. So I know that sounds bad saying there's
do your thing.
Today. There's
You're
a
doing your
time to be
thing.
humble, and there's a time to be cocky. And in a sense, I can kind of be cocky because, I mentioned earlier, I'm the youngest Black female in a leadership position in my company. I work with all white collar corporate people, and I am happy to say that they don't make me dim my light to make me shine. They allow me to shine. They allow me to thrive. And I think that's important when it comes to business.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Where are you based out of?
Washington, D.C.
Oh, you in D.C. Okay. I've been out there a long time ago. I think when I was in 8th grade.
Okay. Where do you live?
I stay in Chicago.
Okay. What is it that you do?
Don't tell jokes.
I'm an officer.
Officer.
Wait, what? He said he's a...
No. I'm an officer.
Officer? Police officer?
Officer in the military?
No. Police officer.
Oh, you're a police officer. Okay, in Chicago?
Yeah.
How is that?
It's cool. It's cool. I mean, it's kind of like right now. I want to say it's even tempered right now because we just had the killing and all that other stuff. So a lot of people was a little hesitant with the police, but I mean sometimes. It's okay. Let me just say that it's okay.
It's the wrong answer for her.
The temperature is with the pedestrians. It's okay. I want to say it's okay.
I actually used to. One of my exes is a police officer in Richmond, Virginia. He was a great guy. Yeah, a really great guy. But so speaking of police officer, Tyree Nichols, how do you feel about that? What's your opinion? What's your take on it?
So I'm still trying to figure out if it's true about the whole boyfriend thing.
Okay.
He had, I guess, apparently he stopped the dude and beat him up because he was messing with his girlfriend. So I'm still trying to figure out, but I'm saying it shouldn't even have went that far though. The other guys, once they had him, it should have been done. Like it was doing too much after that. Like, at the end of the day, it's sad because a lot of people think that's how we are, and that's not even the case. Like. I can't stop what one person is doing. I can only do me, and I can only do me right. I can't control what nobody else is doing. And it's unfortunate that when one person mess up, everybody think we all crooked. Everybody think we all messed up. I've had women. I tell them I'm an officer. Okay, no, I'm cool. I'm good. Like it's like, damn, I could have been what you was looking for, but you just dismissed me right away because of my profession.
I don't think it's fair to categorize all people in the profession. I would hate to be categorized as a woman. I think everybody deserves the right to be able to not necessarily prove themselves, but also be able to show people who they really are. So
did she say, I don't want to be categorized as a woman?
I applaud you. I commend you for that. I appreciate you.
No, I appreciate
you for being a police officer.
I appreciate you for not being so judgmental, giving a brother a chance to, talk.
I mean, we need people like you. At the end of the day, as much as people have their opinions on being a police officer, we need somebody to keep the peace. So I can't do it. I can't. We need police
officers. Why you say that?
I respectfully, I'm not built to be a police officer. I'm not built for it.
But you said I could have sworn I heard you say something. You have like people in the military or something in your family?
I do. Both my parents were active duty. My dad did 18 years in the United States Army. My mom did 32 years in the United States Army.
So I mean, doesn't that not? I mean, it's in you. It's in your blood. It seemed like.
But just because it's in my blood doesn't necessarily mean that's something that I can do. That's just like having two Nigerian parents that are doctors and them trying to convince you that you are capable of being a doctor, which I'm sure you are educated enough, smart enough, talented enough, prolific, bold to be a doctor. But that's not what you want to do. It's what you're passionate about. That's the most important thing, is follow your dreams, not your parents' dreams, not what your friends encourage you to do. Follow what you want to do.
Why he got LED lights? I've been hating on my life. Stop hating. I mean, it just set the mood right.
Teddy, question. Since you're
What's
a
up?
police officer, let's say you and Courtney get together and you realize that she's doing some illegal shit. What do you do?
Damn, that's a good question, Melly. I mean, I have to uphold the law, but I mean,
She loves being masculine. Oh. See, here's the thing. Remember I told you I got 15 homegirls that have personality types just like this? It's probably way more than that, to be honest with you. These are the same ones that never take accountability for their way that they talk to men. They never take accountability for not being able to turn off that masculine ass shit to be a project, especially to be a project lead. Especially because you have to make sure people are on time and doing things and deliverables are complete and timelines are being met. So it's going to cause you to call people, to force, check up on people, send emails, force, confront. But see, what she would estimate is that she's too strong for the men that come and try to talk to her. But what she doesn't know is that when I see that type of communication style, I'm gone. Sorry, mama. I'm sorry, mama. Call me a weak man all you want. I want nothing to do with you. You gonna be difficult as shit. You gonna fight me every step of the way. That don't sound like a good life to me. Beat you over the head with that goddamn red flag. I want nothing to do with this archetype. They love to argue. They're going to take all of their masculine ass shit that they learn, and they learn behavior with all of their baggage from the bad choices, decisions that they made in their life, and the toxicity, their lack of therapy. They're going to take it out on your ass in a goddamn relationship. Uh-oh. Raise it. All right, let's finish this one up.
I mean, if that's my girl, I can't really trade her, you know. I can't really lock her up especially if I love her, man. I don't know. That's a tough one. Like I'll try to talk to you, convince you to do something else, and then hopefully, you know, from there we take it from there. You know, hopefully if you love me enough, you'll stop doing whatever it is you're doing.
What if it's making crazy money?
I mean, actually, you got to ask yourself what's more important, your soul or your money, or money.
My soul is fine.
But I'm saying, like, if you're doing something that's illegal, I mean, is money really that important? That, you know, you got to do something that's not, you know, that's not legal.
Why is it that you're single?
Why is it that I'm single?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, right now I'm just exploring. I was, you know, focused on my career, trying to get myself together. Nobody was really going to talk to somebody who don't have their stuff together, so I had to get myself in order.
Do you feel like you're together now?
Yeah, I believe so.
What was the cause of that? Like you said, you weren't together. Now you are together. So what did it take for you to be
because
together?
you know, I just dating. In the process of trying to get right, I was just dating toxic women. I feel like I'm a snitch. Funny. I just was dating toxic women, you know, just not understanding why I attracted a certain type of woman.
What type of women do you attract?
In the past, I was attracting women that were just like heart or damaged, I would say. And I would have this like hero complex that I would like to want to fix them and build them.
Okay.
That's not good.
And your last relationship was how long ago?
I want to say a year ago.
And that failed because or didn't make it?
Here comes the pineapple.
It failed because we were trying to build, but we weren't on the same page. I was one way and she was another way. And we just couldn't be eye to eye on we just had a lot of different,
lady. She's
you know,
looking to dismiss him.
you running through hoes now. We were just on 2 different pages.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why you give me that smile?
I'm just listening to you. I'm just listening. That's it.
So what is your type of guy?
On here laying in the bed.
What type of guy? What's your type?
What are we talking? Physical attraction?
Yeah,
What are we talking?
look wise.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, physical.
I don't really have a set physical type.
Come on. Every woman got you like them tall, dark, handsome, bald head.
I'm a
beard.
biracial woman. You know, I don't have a preference on the type of men that I date. I can't sit there and say I don't date white men or I don't date black men. My mother is white, my dad is black. You know, they came from an era where they had to overcome a lot to date outside of their race. But I also think it's important to love who you love. If I love a white man or I love a black man, that's cool. You know, my father is black. I've dated an Indian guy before. I've dated a Spanish guy before. I've dated a white person. I think you should date whoever treats you good. I think you should date whoever, you know,
get out of race,
you match
mama.
with, who's your companion, who's your partner. Like if they love you, that's all that matters. And my father has said the same thing. You know, if you date outside your race, that's fine. Date somebody that loves you fully. And I think that's important.
Okay, that's what's up. Same. I mean, I try to date. I don't judge.
DT says no way a single mom
preferably would like a black woman, but I mean, I don't judge. I date all type of races, so it don't matter.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I know. There's a lot of other guys and contestants, you know, trying to fight for love. I don't want to hog up the mic. You know, the comments roasted me already. So.
All right, Teddy. Well, it was nice meeting you. Thank you again for, you know, being a police officer and setting the bar and trying to make a name for police officers.
Thank you. Y'all probably.
All right, nice meeting you.
All right.
He was nice.
Yeah. That's not my question. Are you interested? No. Okay.
Who's next, Melly?
We got it. You're not interested. Prince, what's up with that camera though?
What's happening?
Pineapple. This is weird. What is going on?
What the hell was that?
Girl.
Frankie.
What was that?
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
My man was recording on a piece of toilet paper.
That's good. That's good.
Say something.
So, yeah, what kind of food do you like?
Pineapple.
Fuck you.
Frankie, really? That's what we're doing.
That was rough.
Very.
He looked like he wanted to come on here and say that. That's okay.
Nah, yo, Frankie, funny.
No. Let's see. We got more.
Betty, see that this shit is crazy. I'm about to go and develop. Yo, what the?
Pineapple, Melly. This is stressful. What is going on, Melly? What is going on, Melly?
I don't know. Guys, if you're coming, come correct. Like, what's going on? I don't know. We have selection tonight. Let's see. I have Light Bright. Hello. No. Okay. So tell me, remember how earlier I asked you the sharing the rent. Are you okay with that or not?
Of course she is.
I can do that. I could do that, but I also think it's because times are different now. I come from a traditional background. My dad was from South Carolina. So, you know, my mom dating a man from the South and on I could do girl. You got I'm just about guys. I'm just saying, like, the relationship we're had to do, or like, okay, she doesn't have input. She's supposed your partner
Okay,
that you are compatible
rambling.
with.
It looks
You
like
know,
there's no
you
one else
gotta
down in
find
there
and
that they
balance
can
each
bring
other
up.
out. I think that's important.
Okay. All right, we got more people for you.
Okay. Woo, we got to skip all
Relly,
of that.
hello.
Wow.
I don't know. No, the internet is not working. People are saying you cannot be submissive. They don't believe you.
I think that's something I learned over time, to be honest. The last person I dated actually
Shout out to Sass in the Philippines.
really kind of
super
set the
chat.
standard for
Just
that.
appreciate your content.
I know that sounds crazy,
Shout
but
out,
in
man.
every
Appreciate the
relationship, every
$10
person you date, you always find
contribution.
things that are things that you didn't necessarily do right.
tuition.
In my last relationship, in every relationship I've been in, there's been an accountability piece where I can say I've done things wrong as well. You know, and being somebody, you know, gotta step up and be a man. So that's something I have struggled with in the past that I've done a lot better. So I appreciate y'all's feedback and input, though. That's really dope.
So let's see, I have somebody else. Hello.
Hi. Hi,
Hi, how are
how you
you?
doing?
Good.
Yeah, I'm Francis. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Francis. Where do you live?
I live in Staten Island, New York.
Staten in the building.
Okay.
Yeah. I just joined. I think I saw Melly's post because I just came back
Staten
from
Island,
outing
stand up.
with my friends. So I saw Melly's post. I was like, wow,
This is
who's
why I
this
never go to
beautiful
Staten.
lady? I'd like to get to know you. I don't mind. So have not really been online. I just came online, just getting to see your. I guess I saw some of your chat with other guys just a few minutes ago. So I'm Francis by the name.
This motherfucker in Nairobi or something
I'm
like that.
a soccer player initially. I played for LA and LA Galaxy before my contract expired, so I came
Shout out
back
to this
to
old
New
lady,
York.
$10 super chat.
So
Say
right
submission,
now,
I dare you.
I'm studying
My head
software
will
engineering, and I'm a business owner also.
Thank you so much for the super chat.
Okay. How old are you?
28.
Pineapple.
And you said you're a software engineer, or you're studying software engineering?
I'm studying software engineering.
Okay. And you said LA Galaxy, familiarized, is that, what sport is that?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I play soccer as a profession.
Oh, okay, cool. So you're studying software engineering. You used to play soccer.
I still play soccer. Right now, I'm in a team in New Jersey. It's like we play the second division league, but I focus fully on my education. That one is just like a part-time because, New York is kind of, right now, it's cold outside, so it's kind of like we just have a break till summer and fall. That's when we have the full NPFL league.
Okay. And what is your ethnicity? What is your background?
What did you say?
I said, what is your ethnicity? Like, what is your background?
Okay, I'm African actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
So African men typically have different values when it comes to dating. What is your style of dating? What is your expectation for a relationship that you want a woman to be or do or have, or, whatever the case is?
Someone got to tell me why he chose to stand with the polka dots in the background. Why was that your choice, my G?
Okay, so on my own perspective, I like a lady that is really independent and has respect. As an African man, I love respect, So I kind of have I want a lady that have regard for me because I'm this type of guy that I always cherish my woman. You understand? So if I'm to get to be in a relationship with you, I want to have full respect for you, full regard for you, and also it should be vice versa. You understand? And I was hearing the part of sharing about rent and stuff like that. On my own end, I don't like to share. I like to be the man. You understand? That's the way I believe. Like I was trained to treat your woman right and also be the man in the house. So I don't think paying of rent should be a big deal because I feel on my own side, okay, if we get a house, we can decide, okay, on a percentage, babe, I want you to pay 30% of the mortgage. I pay 70%. That's the way I reason. You understand?
I'm starting
So,
to hate his jacket.
if
you
it's
know?
to be
what
like
material
a
is that?
rent, you know the way this New York is. My rent is probably a lot. I don't want to put it out there, but it's a lot. But I'm working on getting a house this year by God's grace. So that's the initial
Land the plane,
plan.
brother.
So, but while I'm here, this is my first time on being on this show actually, and I'm glad
Land
to
the
see
plane,
Melly.
brother.
She's my favorite. I check a lot of her posts. So on my side, I'm here because I'm really serious. I want a serious relationship. I want a woman that I can work with because I'm on that
Land the
stage of my
plane,
life
brother.
that I feel I'm getting there. You understand?
Oh,
Even though
God.
I'm not there yet because I'm still planning myself.
This boy need
but
to
I
get
do,
a
as I told
consultation
you,
from me.
I work on as a software engineer, right? So not work. Sorry, I'm studying
With his
software
pop's
engineering.
jacket on.
So and what made me to study software engineering is the fact that I had a
Land
lady
the
that
Melly
goddamn
Marshmallow.
plane.
Okay.
Marshmallow, babe. Sorry, nice meeting you, honey.
You said marshmallow?
What's the word?
Pineapple. Okay, we're not gonna hold you too long.
All right,
I see
all right.
you're getting tired.
Girl.
I think, you know, I think this is, shout out to Wits End, re-upping his channel membership, Pineapple. Guys, shout out to everybody that came down in through the building, you know. I like the end part of that conversation. Going over Melly streams is a lot more fun than going over that first conversation. But I appreciate all you guys that stuck and hang out with me. We're going to still be rocking with these live streams. Shout out to the MT Army. Shout out to the community. Shout out to the family. Feel free to go over to Melly's channel and finish out whatever's going to happen next in this stream. You know what I'm saying? So, but I appreciate you guys for coming through. I appreciate you guys for sticking with me. As I said earlier, consultations, I've opened it up. Go to my Instagram, @TheRealMTR, if you want to talk about whether YouTube creation consultations or life advice, personal advice. You just want me to hear out on something and give my perspective regarding something to help you within your life, to give value within your life. Go to my Instagram. Link is going to be up there in the bio. Check that out. And yeah, check out the content from earlier in the day as well. Shout out everybody. I see y'all in there. Jen, good night. GT Beck, good night. IMO Josh, good night. Derek Hardy, good night. Here's the thing at the end of the day. I often get these questions specific to why it's so important to continue to have these conversations. And the answer is because no matter what, where is it at? Sorry, I'm trying to switch screens like a cool guy. It didn't work. No matter what, this will still exist. This will still exist in large number. But no matter what, they've identified what we already know. Guys are still readily calling in. But it is what it is, you know. We all got to learn the lessons the hard way at the end of the day. But thank you guys so much again for coming through. I appreciate you guys, all right? Until next time, YouTube, peace. Hit the like button on the way out.